Hey guys, welcome to Live the Life with Queen B show. Happy winning Wednesday. I hope you are achieving those goals. I hope you didn't let anything get in your way today because you know what I'm saying? All the days is not always good days. You know what I'm saying? There's are gonna be some stoplights and breakdown of the cars, but not physically, but like in your life. It seemed like it. Like today was so bad it seemed like my car broke down and I can't get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing because what you go through only makes you stronger for where you're going. Okay, period. Because once we get there, we cannot go backwards. What are you talking about? All them visions, all them dreams, all that work you put in to get there, to go backwards, cut it out. You better keep going and fix that crown. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I have a dope special guest. And when I say dope special guest, I'm talking about when I press play on her music, I'm talking about I'm tuned in. Now, you know what I'm saying? You know how we be. We be like, oh, the music was so good. And you did a lot more practice. No, for her, I had to go on her page and really like, okay, is this her singing? Is she really doing this? Because her voice is so fucking beautiful. Like she's supposed to be famous. Like years ago type of thing. Like she's really got it, you guys. But I want to know how she got herself there. I mean, it took a lot of work, but what was her consistency like when things were thrown in the road and her visions got knocked down? What made her keep going? Because everybody doesn't have that push. Everybody doesn't have that drive, but she do, and that's why she's going so far. Okay, let's bring her in. India Monet, welcome.
Thank you for
Okay,
having
so
me.
tell everybody where you're from.
Well, first, I like that little introduction. You made me smile. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it's your girl India Monet, also known as E Monet. I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised.
Nice. Okay, so how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music my whole life. Um, Professionally, I started in 2013, though. It's when I actually began recording and recorded my first song and got an opportunity to write music and started singing more in front of people, and really just discovered like, oh man,
I can do
I
that.
think I want to be a singer for real.
You can tell by the way you speak that you have a really pretty voice. Like some people like you can tell they can sing
Yeah.
by the way they talk. Yes.
Yeah, I get it all the time. I get it all
It's so soft and light. Okay, so tell me what drew you to R&B?
R&B. Well, I mean, that's what I grew up on. I mean, that's my roots. My mom, she played a lot of like Luther and just that old school jam, that feel good music. And then naturally, I'm a lover, so like I'm a person of feeling, and R&B really brings out that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yes, it doesn't. Okay, so what about when you're going through times like, okay, you're in love, so them songs be like, yes, but then what about the times where you're like, I really don't like people. Like, I don't, fuck you, but I still have to give this R&B vibe.
That's a good question. Honestly, it's just always just really deep within.
Yeah, it has to be.
Um, I mean, you can really write about anything you feel and turn it into like an R&B vibe, honestly, because a lot of that has to do with the sound itself, and you could really talk about anything, you know.
Do you write your own music? Like everything you write in there is what you've been through, or it's just like,
Most of it, yes, most of it, and of course, I've had a chance to work with some great writers, some amazing writers too. So,
that's
but
good.
most of it, yeah, it comes from a place deep within myself.
So, what are some of your biggest musical influences?
Some of my biggest musical influences, Janet Jackson. I take a lot from her.
I can see that. Yes. You come
Yeah,
turn away. Yeah, that's a
yeah, I take a lot from her. Erica Badu. I love Tony Braxton. You got Mary J. Of course, Beyonce. Um, just to name a few. I like Ashanti. She has some good music.
you guys have the softness in the voice. Yeah, I can see that. So, is R&B the only thing that you think you would sing, or do you think that like you would switch it up a little bit? Or you're like, I'm just
R&B is definitely my first love, but I mean, we got to have a little gospel in there, right? You got to sing it to the Lord. My mom always instilled that in me, so I can't run from it. But
so you didn't start out with gospel like in the very beginning, like most people.
yeah, I mean, I grew up in the church, and I've sung with the gospel group, before I actually started, branching into the R&B vibe. But it's interesting because most people that start out singing, they learn in the church. That's your free vocal lesson. You can't really go wrong with it, right?
Yes.
Sometimes with my voice and my sound, gospel can be a little difficult. You got to come really deep from the soul. So that's more of that feeling, and I can give it if I really just get really vulnerable. But I don't want to like just cry every time.
So when you write R&B, does it ever bring you to tears, or you feel like it helps you heal as you
Oh,
write?
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
music is me. I mean, that's pretty much all I have. Music is me. No matter how much I try to run from it, it always comes back.
Yeah,
So, you know.
it is so cool. It's so cool. You can tell it's like in you too. Like when you talk, how light you are. I've never seen this kind of energy before. Usually, it's like you can kind of be like,
Really?
yeah, I can see you all the way, but you can tell by the way you get up in there and you put that outfit on that Instagram, and yeah, and you laid your dress back. I said, oh yeah, she came to talk to us.
Oh my
Boy,
God.
I done studied you. If I
That's
like you, I'm
what's
gonna study you, and then I'm gonna repost. I'm not gonna just repost your stuff because I'm promoting you. Just
that's what's
I'll repost the flyer that you're on. Like, you know what I'm
up.
saying? But if I like you, oh yeah, I'm digging in, and I'm like,
Oh,
yes,
that means a lot. That
yes,
means a lot. I'm glad you can see me, you know. It,
yes,
it does come from a place. Sometimes I don't even know that place. I have to watch myself back.
yeah.
I like to try to like really zone in and reach the people that I can reach, you know.
Yes, and that's what it's about, reaching the people that you can reach. And that's what women need. We need that more. We need to be able to go back into our feminine and not be so like, but at the
Yeah.
same time, no, like if a man gets to tripping and doing this and that and the third, you need to be able to pick up your bags and go because you're a woman, you're a boss. You don't accept nothing but less. But if the man is trying, don't be rude because he didn't pay your rent this month when you should.
Right? You wrote them off completely, right?
Like, girl, yeah. Hey, Brandon. He said hello, ladies. Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
So when people hear your music, what do you want them to feel?
Ooh. I want them to feel whatever I'm talking about. Hopefully, it can resonate from a place deep within themselves, but just whatever I'm speaking of within that record, you know. It could even just be the way I said something, you know. I just want them to just feel what I'm saying more so.
For sure, for sure. And how do you balance staying true to R&B, like your roots, while still making music that feels like fresh and up to date?
I study a lot. Right now, in my life, I've been studying more than I have before. I'm taking a new approach on this thing actually. So I just been doing a lot of studying, and I'm not just saying the olds or the greats, but I like to study the new too. Um, because I'm actually in the business, so I'm wanting to scout other talents and understand the places that they come from. That's what keeps me in the know, with the old school, the new school, you know, the now. But I'm just studying. I recommend it for any music lover, any artist. Study.
Do you feel like you want to get signed, or do you feel like you want to just be like independent?
Well, I've been signed before,
Oh,
to a local label here in Dallas.
okay.
I learned a lot from the opportunity. You know, I appreciate everything they did. I think my ultimate goal is to actually work for some of the major labels, um, and you know, get to know them on a different level other than just my talents. You know, with learning, an artist has it kind of hard. You know, and I like money. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I sing because it feels good to me, and it also feels good to others. Like if I sing to you just the way I can make you feel, I do it for that purpose.
Uh,
But ultimately, I'm not sure if I want to be signed to a label. I'm not sure about that. But I'll work close with them. We can do
I'm gonna
business.
have to go check her out. I'm telling you. If you ain't never listened to me before, Jimmy, listen to me right now. Check her
Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, check me out. I got some new stuff on the way. I'll never stop creating, but I haven't created any new records this year. The last record I recorded was in December of 24.
Okay, okay, not bad. Tell me, what is your first like? What first song did you make to where you're like, I made it. I can do this. This just set it off.
That record would be My Place. I wrote the record in Dallas and then had an opportunity to re-record it out in Houston, Texas
Okay,
at Music World Studios. I met Matthew Knowles and worked with one of his producers
okay, okay.
and engineers at the time. And My Place, I sing it everywhere. And I think that was the record that really showed me, like, man, this is getting bigger. This can get bigger, and it will. So I would sing My Place everywhere I had a chance, any opportunity to sing. So
And what is my place about? Like, what's the depth? Like, is it like just you being in your place, or like,
My place is, I always say it's any place you want it to be, but my place is that feminine place. It's just basically letting a person know, you can come to my place, if you do it right. So
Okay.
my place is that
Like
feminine area.
yeah, my place. You got to dig real deep because it's not like my house.
Right, it's not my house.
Right. You can't come to my place, which
It's
is
my house within the house.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. That's real deep, but not everybody would understand that. So
Mhm.
you feel like your music is something like that people have to really they have to really listen to understand, or do you feel like it's there? Like if you turn it on, you have listen, you understand, or you think you have to
Some records are like that. Some are just straight to the point, and then some things you have to really listen to understand what I'm saying. Yes.
like my place. I feel like because we could take it. I'm thinking like my place. They can come to my place. Like
Yes. It's one.
definitely like my place. Like it's me. Like it's even deeper than that, which I love.
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
have to start using that. You want to come to my place? Like they gonna be lost too. Oh, you didn't
You're
catch
gonna
the
be
phrase.
lost.
You're not at my house, nigga.
Yes, yes, like that. Yeah, you
But
gotta really think about it.
yeah,
Think about what I'm saying. But that's the point. You want them to play it back over and over again, right?
for
That's
sure,
the
for
whole
sure.
point.
If you could give your younger self some advice that you wish you would have known back then, what would have been?
My younger self, don't be afraid to ask questions and don't be so eager to just and happy that you're in the process of doing something. Know what you're doing. Go into something with a purpose. Everything is not just a hobby. If it's a hobby, treat it as a hobby. But if you're wanting it to be more, ask questions and learn. That's what I would recommend.
How do you market yourself?
My hair is a big deal. I haven't changed it in forever, but most people recognize me for it. But my name is a big deal. First thing I tell everybody, most people don't really introduce themselves with two names, so it's like they're like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good," and they're asking my name. I'm like, "I'm India Monet," and they're like, "Who?" So it's like, my name is a big deal. And just your presence. You always
That's
just
the tone.
play the part. Yeah, yeah. Branding, is a big deal. So just always looking the part. If I'm an artist, I want to look like one. I don't want to be denied of that. So my image, just making sure you have the right things on. Your energy. That's a
Facts.
real big deal. Keeping that energy right.
How
So
do you keep your energy right? Because it's tough
um, I
sometimes.
meditate a lot. I work out and I eat certain things.
Okay, like what?
I don't eat meat.
Ah, why is this like my sign? I haven't heard this three freaking times because I was like you, and I've been back like eating like the seafood, just seafood. I haven't eaten like meat
Yeah, I eat seafood, but I don't eat like chicken, pork, beef, or
either.
turkey.
Me neither. But
Uh,
somebody
I
told
put it
me
down. First, it was an on and off thing with that, and then it became habit.
you
So
don't
it's
think that seafood is like some people have their opinion. Tell me your opinion on seafood because when you say I
well,
just eat seafood, they're like that's the dirtiest thing in that sea.
I eat it because I still want to keep a certain amount of like protein.
Protein. Say it again. I like you. When is your birthday?
Huh?
When's your birthday?
Oh, we're both Virgos. I'm
I
September.
knew it. I should know. Yes. Okay.
I'm the
That's why
14th.
you act like that.
When's your birthday?
September the 19th. When's yours?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen you posting the Virgo stuff. I was like, okay,
See,
yeah,
Virgo. I got a tattoo twice.
right. Okay, cool.
When's your birthday?
The 14th of September. So
I
I'm
was
like a few days before you.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Turn out. Yes. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the seafood, eventually I always tell myself I'll stop that too. It'll just be maybe like a journey I go on because it could just be as bad, but I'm not there yet,
Me neither.
baby steps, baby steps. But I need it for the protein because again, I work out and I'm trying to transform my body more. I've done some great work on it. So just trying different things to get a different result because eventually I would love to just train women in fitness and all that too.
So you love fitness. So it's like you have a background in it, or you just
No background, I've just been at it for so long and I've been studying that too. Like I have, good friends that are into fitness and I do it almost every day, whether I jump rope a lot. Um, like I said, I stretch. All these things keep your energy aligned, and
do you yoga?
do it a lot. I do a little bit, but I haven't actually taken more classes. Like, but I do a little something.
I do it on like YouTube. So I have my little beat.
Okay, got your little yoga mat.
Yeah, girl. And I meditate on it, and then I'll put the yoga on just to stretch before I do like my 8 minute or 9 minute sit ups or whatever, because I got to. And then
Yes,
I'll do my booty ones, I'm saying? It's like 10, 15. They teach you exactly how to do it on the screen on your mat every morning.
yes,
So just in case I can't get to that gym yet, I already set the tone by working out,
yeah.
meditating, yoga, stretch real nicely because they're going to stretch you. They get you stretching in places you didn't know. I said, okay, I
See,
can do this.
see, that yoga's nothing to play with. I'm telling you. Yeah,
Yes. So yes, I love that you were on that. I think that is so dope because you don't mind people like that. People think you're sarcastic if you don't eat meat. Like it's
yeah.
okay.
No, that's crazy. They even think that way,
Like
right?
we like we like this. Like eat it, eat it, eat it. It's like let me just be me.
Yeah,
Let
no,
me
I
just be me.
actually stopped it though because I felt like when I would eat chicken because I love chicken, but I was maybe just eating too much of it or something.
Really?
And you want to be able to digest your food a certain way, so it's really just more of that and like health reasons
Me
more
too.
so.
Yeah,
Like,
this is how I was. Yep. And the doctor, I
yeah,
was like, I'm not gonna have surgery. So tell me what I gotta do.
yeah, I can't. So, and I like to experiment.
Facts, facts,
So.
facts, facts. Okay, so what's a moment in your career that humbled you or reminded you of why you even started?
Uh, hmm. What humbled me on why I even started doing singing and doing music.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I think more so the moments when I sing to people. It's their reaction. A lot of times, you tell people, you sing and they'll say, "Oh, okay," but it's
Yes.
different when they can actually hear it live, and
And
it's
you
just
sing.
really that. Yeah, it's really just that moment right there for me because I've always just wanted to quit and just like don't quit. They say don't quit your day job. I'm like, all right, I'll keep working, and I worked for so long, but it's like just that moment of after I sing, they're just so wild, and it's like really that alone.
Something. I'm just trying to reset this. I don't know why.
How long have you had your show, your real life show?
This is going on. I want to say close to 4 years by myself. I started off with my ex-husband at first, and we got our divorce. It was kind of like, do you? We were like a power couple in the DFW, so he kind of showed me the ropes to the game, of course. And then it was kind of like now we're getting a divorce. Do I cry about it? Do I just act super upset, or do I, use the tools he gave me and kind of put myself on? So use
Mm.
the tools he gave you because we did it for 8 years. So I was schooled. I knew how to do the marketing. I knew how to get the people. I knew how to do podcasts. I knew how to do everything. I needed a little bit of help, but we could find that on the road, on the way.
Right,
Because you
right.
watch people. I do sales for a living, so I'm watching you. I'm knowing what I need to do, how I'm going to pick the conversation, and how you fits to help me with what I need.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's going to be beneficial. Like nothing like to where like I'm getting over on you. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I need you to do this for me. You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But in return, I'm going to do this for you, even though you're not asking for it, because I don't want karma to come back again.
Mhm.
Karma,
Mhm.
like, hit you. I ain't got time for karma. I didn't deal with her or him millions of times. Like, I'm just trying to do right.
Right.
Um, so, how do you keep yourself grounded outside of the spotlight?
How do I keep myself grounded outside of the spotlight? I'm a spiritual person. I'm really heavy in just building, keeping my spirit up. Gospel music, prayer, being around my family, good friends. You know.
Okay, okay, okay. So, how do you know that, like, these are good friends? You like just because friends be good friends until what I'm saying. You like, damn, this is
Yeah.
really rocking. So you got to be careful what we tell our friends and like allowing our friends to pray for us. So how do you analyze like your good friends? Like these are my friends.
Well, I have a very tight circle. So if you're a friend, you're like family. So meaning we can even argue and come back from it. But I mean, if I could pray with you, if you've been around during some dark times or vulnerable times for me, and you still around, That's how I can pretty much distinguish between, like, maybe an outsider or if you're really truly a friend. But for the most part, everyone that's been around has been really good people for me. They're super supportive, like genuinely.
Uh-huh.
When I can pray with them, and like I said, we have a disagreement, we can come back from it. That's a big deal to me.
That's the big thing. That's
That's
the
a
big
big
thing.
deal. We can be real. If we can't be real with each other, then I don't want to be around anything fake. I mean, it's easy for us to be fake, but I mean,
It's like that's the new real. Is the fake.
right, because social media has it that way. A lot of times people will judge you based off of what they see every day online, but because I may not talk to you every day, so you don't really know everything for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't think we all do, but yeah, I noticed the fake is the norm, but you just got to be able to, you know, spot it out when you see it. And sometimes it's harder than it seems, but that's why I just pray about it, honestly.
Yeah, so I say when you're aligned, you're gonna be able to tell your spirit.
Yeah, God will send the right people, and even if
Right.
it's just for a short period of time for a particular reason, and you just got to understand why it happened. You just got to take that on a that's a different realm,
Right. For
the
sure. No,
spiritual realm.
for sure. For sure. Okay. Right. So tell me, when you comes to like recording in the studio, are you
Mm.
prepared, or do you go in there just like I'm gonna just do this shit?
No, I would never. I wouldn't say that I'm prepared at all times. No, honestly, I'm a free spirit. I hate being like on a time block. So if I have to record and I'm limited on time, I don't do well. That we're perfectionists as Virgos. So it's like, I'm in a panic. But if I'm free to just create, and have the right energy around me, maybe if I'm on the right level too, because I like to get my mind right, then I'm good. But no, I wouldn't say that I'm always prepared. I mean, that's what makes it even better sometimes when you're just kind of freestyling it. And
So
we
do you
always,
own the studio?
I have a home studio, but I don't
Okay.
own one
Like
yet.
you
So I
have
have
to. You like to go to record what you like. Here's $300.
but yeah, I have my own studio, but I had when I was a part of the label, I primarily did most of the records that I have out there.
Okay. Okay.
So
So you've recently just decided like no more label. I want to do this by myself.
yeah, I think it was the best thing to do. You realize you got to know business. So you realize, I mean, either we can collab together and make something grow from it, or either I just need to kind of branch and just do it how I need to do it, because it's a money game. If you don't really have the money to put up and invest, you might want to keep it as a hobby because this is a business. It's not
I
about
can't wait till we clip
how,
this and reshare it
yeah,
Virgo to Virgo because I love me some Virgos. We about the money. We go get us a bag, bro. We go get us a bag, and it's all of us that is a Virgo. When I meet a Virgo, it's like you sit back and talk to them. That's how I can tell like what sign are you because you remind me of me like too much.
yeah.
It's the Virgos. We love us a bag, and we don't want no handouts. We don't need no handouts, and it's just like
Mm,
the way we were born. Like the girls,
I get it.
they need to find them something to do.
Hmm.
The girls though are just like we're all just dope, free spirited. I feel like a lot of us are just free spirited. I mean, some have, not everybody's the same. But for the most part, what I'm saying? Yes, it's got to be some fucking money. But in order to get the money, we got to put in some work. And everybody got to play a motherfucking different position so we can put this bitch together like a puzzle. And you want to be the same goddamn puzzle pieces, Maurice and Sarah, but you ain't putting no work. You don't even know how to run the shit. So,
Right,
and then,
right.
but I'm the person that's got the attitude. I'm the crazy one. I'm the wrong one. No, I don't got money to waste. How old are we? Did you go to school already? That's not my fault you decided to drop out. Nigga, you should still got your GED and read the fucking dictionary or something. Shit. A
Right.
lot. Like, no. People don't want to
Mhm.
work. They just would, well, how much am I going to get from this? Well, how much did you put in? That,
Right.
I'm
And I
just
learned
sitting
a lot
there.
about that. I learned a lot about that. So, I mean, that's why, I made the decision to go ahead and just learn more on the back end on business and then just be proactive and do it myself.
So you want your own label? Like you would put artist on, you think?
Yes,
Eventually?
yes. I actually have invested it already into my own business, my own company. It's Songbird Entertainment. But right now, the primary focus is myself. Like I said, I want to make sure that I'm confident enough to even work with others, but I'm still learning.
Good stuff.
Definitely learning a lot. That's my studies right now.
Yeah, and it's dope how you move so quick. Like I ain't playing no games. So.
You got to. I've been doing it for too long. It's time to get to a different level, and I can't do it by doing the same thing. You know, I can sing all day, but I need to add on something to it to get to something greater. And that's where we at with it right now.
How where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I definitely will be out in Los Angeles. Um,
You want to move?
Instead of part time, full time. You know, I'm always back and forth, but full time at least for a minute to get some things situated there, and then
Okay, wait, time out. Los Angeles. You
yeah,
been going part time to Los Angeles. What are you doing out there in Los
I
Angeles?
just go back and forth sometimes, do a
What's in
little
Los
work.
Angeles?
I got some connections out there, you know, nothing too major yet, but yeah, I've been traveling back and forth for a while, so but I want to speak it into existence and just eventually move out of Dallas. Like I'm actually like an hour out of the metroplex, but that's as further as I'm gonna go until I get out of state completely.
Hmm.
It's always home. I'll probably, you know, have some land and a home here like that, but in the next 5 years, I'll be working close knit with those major labels, making some big bucks. Um, and just continuing to invest into the India Monet brand. You know, maybe get some hair sponsorships and some
Facts.
fashion deals and things like that. Some deals with Nike. All within the next 5 years, I believe I can make it happen. We're
So
gonna
you
speak
like
it
Nike shoes?
into existence.
You like Nike shoes? You like
Yes,
the Nike
Nike,
fits?
Nike fits, Nike everything. I told you I'm into fitness, so it's like
Oh, so that's how you like it. Why not Adidas?
I'm cool with them too. I just always like Nike. I don't know.
What
I'm
about
down for
Skechers?
any fitness brand, honestly, but Nike is the first one.
What about would you wear Skechers?
Mm, I'm not against it.
Okay, that's good.
I'm
But
not
it's like
against.
that has to be like the third option. The
Yeah, I mean,
outfit to be wearing.
honestly, all of those options are on the table. I honestly never thought about it.
For real?
Yeah, I never thought about like Skechers and checking into other brands. I need to see. That's what I'm saying.
Probably
Broaden
like
my
what
horizon,
you
right?
can afford
I
the
can
type of
limit myself to one, but this other brand may be waiting for me right now, and I don't even know it. You know.
sure, right? I like the way you think. I like the way you think. For sure. Shout out to Sang. Hold on. Shout out to Straight Blow because for hooking us up. You know, he does his motherfucking thing. He always brings me entirely good, dope people. Like, you know,
Yeah, you called him who? Which who?
Straight
What is?
Blow, Sang from the Sang, Straight Blow.
Oh, straight
What do
blows.
you call
Cameron? Is it Cameron?
him? Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know him as Cameron. Straight
Straight
Blow
Blow
is a
is
new one.
good.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to him. I recently met him. He's a really good guy, good energy, and I'm so appreciative just to connect. You know, even pleasure to meet you. You know, I was really excited. So
It's been
thanks.
dope. It's been dope. Okay, so the Sang event, have you done one with him?
Not yet. My set time will be in January. No, yeah, January.
Okay.
So I'll actually get a chance to sing live for him and perform for him and everything.
Okay, so are you just performing for him like a tryout?
I guess at his event that he has every last Wednesday.
Please invite me if it's not one thing you did Virgo to a Virgo. Pinky promise that you're going to invite me. I want to see you rock.
I got you, Queen. Yes.
I say shout out to everybody else that's on this thing. I love all of y'all. I'm not playing, and I do apologize I didn't make it.
Yeah, I got your personal invite.
I
I got.
like you. Like I'm like your voice is just like. Is she even trying? It's like your voice. You just barely open your mouth and you just singing away. I'm just like this is.
Oh man.
I had to look. I'm just like because I've been sharing your stuff and I did it again. And I seen you in your outfit and I said, oh, she comes with it. But
Yeah.
because people don't understand that you can do the music, you can rap and sing all freaking day, but you gotta put on a show, a
You gotta
visual,
put,
which costs money.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
can't use your rent with it because that means you're not gonna be consistent. Because in about 2 months you're gonna get an eviction notice and it's all over with.
I'm
You're
trying to
gonna be
tell
talking about
you.
taking time
If
for the
only
internet, trying to
people
get my life together.
Yeah, if only people knew my story. It's crazy. One day a book will be put out on it. It's
And
crazy.
that's what it is. That's why God does certain things so that when you get to that certain part, you give you tell people about your test that you turn into testimony so that we can change the world. It's bigger than you. But I
Hmm.
gotta get you and I gotta lead you because you know what I'm saying. People are gonna draw to you. People are not drawn to people that just walking around with a Bible all day.
Right. For whatever reason, right? They just
They
don't get
had
it.
a hard time and you want to bring the Bible. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I can look like you, I can mimic you, I can act like you, but I can also tell you my testimony on how God helped me and what you're going
Yes.
through, He can do the same. Come on, let's sit down and talk to me. And then it's like they listen, it's like, do you hear her music? Do you look how beautiful she is? You see her hair? You see how talented she's how motivated? And she's been through what I've been through. So I can
Mhm.
do it too. And now it's a whole
Yes.
different type of motivation. Now
That part.
people are really changing. Now you're really putting, and now you're making a change. Now people are
Mhm.
really, like, I didn't even know about her, but she just helped me. It's totally different.
Yeah,
It's
it
just like
is.
now you're really leading by example and really making a
Mhm.
change, the change that you want in the world. That's what we need.
Right. Right. No,
Let's
serious.
close off more motherfucking real ass, bosses, really women and men. Like,
Yes.
blind bleeding the blind.
Right.
Man paying all his money away for a bad bitch, and she taking all the money and just throwing it away. Like, how are we getting anywhere? You need to have your morals. If she can't come to the table and match you, but you gotta have some, she can't sit at the goddamn table. And your ass need to stop acting like you got daddy problems and go find him because this is not your daddy. This is your teammate.
No, for real.
Like, they don't like me. Women do not like me, and I don't give a damn because
Damn, really? They don't like the real. They don't like the
for real,
real.
they used to the man. We the people that like, V, go over there and get him. He can pay all our bills. I don't give it. I want to work on my day. I got
Wow.
three applications that you can fill out. And you can go to work on Monday
That's
too.
promising. Yeah,
Do
no.
that, and then it's like the man got the control, and not even that, but that's how you get cheated on. Because Sarah down the street, that I'm saying is real cool. She good. She just want a little bit of attention and some love, and she
Mm-hmm.
loyal. She done paid the man $700 and helped him out because he didn't have to take care of your bills and he's struggling. Now he's
Mm.
not coming home every night, but your bills paid, but your man not there no more. How you feel?
Mm-mm.
Now you want to leave, but you ain't went to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now you talking about I need to start at the bank and they talking about 1050 because Mary, Sulie, and Sally been here for 20 years and they getting the
So they
promotion.
gonna get the money. Yep, they get. Yep, that's how it goes.
Sad. I
That's
mean,
how
like,
you gotta be able to still get your own. I mean, a man is gonna respect you a lot more anyway. You know.
but why would you want him to pay for everything? I mean, why would you, as a woman?
Right.
I don't know. I just don't think that I would
That's
be
a
okay.
good topic,
My
I think.
daddy was supposed to do that. That's why he had me, right? He done asked me to hear
Right.
with
It
my mom
starts
that he was supposed to do.
there. It
That's what my
starts.
daddy was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
My man that, we just, because you got kids and didn't want to complain.
Yeah.
You got too many kids and you got to pay child support. Well, you knew that. Well, you knew that when he came up in here.
Do it. Yeah.
They kill
Dang.
me. They kill me. They kill me. I'm like, we can go
Mm-hmm.
house all day,
But
y'all.
it
Okay,
do start with our daddies, though. It starts with our dads, man.
and that's what it is. A lot of women, yeah. And see, I had my daddy since I was two, my stepdaddy, but he was like my dad. I mean, but my best friend, he was a pastor and everything. I would
Mm.
come in on Sunday, had to sing Amazing Grace because I sing opera. So I'd come in and sing Amazing Grace on every Sunday. Boy, I'd be coming in like, look, daddy, I just came from the club. I wasn't doing anything wrong, but I was at the strip club last night. I'm a little still tipsy, but I'm gonna sing the song, and at least I'm telling you the truth.
Right? I'm being
You
honest.
get mad, and I get up there and sing that damn song. Now I'm gonna go sit in the car, please, because I got a bad headache. No, sit in that thing right there, and you need to get the Bible and pray all these bad spirits off of you. Right.
Um,
So when we get out of here, can I get $35, please? I'm gonna go. They're gonna pay the offering,
That's funny.
and it's just
Are you
like,
from Dallas?
yeah, crowd.
Crowley. Okay.
Growing up, we grew up with all white people. Like it was just two black people, me and another girl named Jessica Brown. That's in the neighborhood, like for like 10
That's
years.
okay.
Yeah, we was in people. Our fun time was like everybody else was at the club, twerking and stuff at 13. Girl, I'm in these people's attics. Like at the house, girl, they got the TVs and all the they parents and put all this shit in the attic. We living in the attic, like TVs, refrigerators, playing a video game, like we in the
Hmm.
attics of the house.
Wow.
Yeah, lit.
That's kind of lit, though. They had everything up there, though, right?
Everything, the beds, we spent the night. I'm talking about we living a real life in the attic. Like I'm like, yes.
Attic apartment.
Everybody else learned how to twerk. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to do everything else. And that's why I'm still out beat at the club. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay over here. I ain't had enough practice yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Crowley.
yeah. Okay, so when you perform, do you charge now? Because
Of course, there's always, I mean, you want to know the budget, but in this point of getting back out there, because I was performing heavy in like 2022.
what
Right now, I'm more importantly, it's just getting back out there, seeing what platforms are active. Um, getting some live content, networking more so.
what slowed it down? What was like just a transition, or more like I just don't know which way I want to go?
I was doing more studio work. I was with the label at the time, so I was like traveling with them and working low
Nice.
key
Okay.
behind the scenes. So I kind of stopped the whole live thing unless
Your
something really.
choice or was it their choice?
It was my choice. They recommended not to, you know, hit certain platforms if it really wasn't, beneficial. But then I just focused more so studio. I was behind the scenes.
So when you say studio, that means making songs in the studio or
Yeah,
like actually like editing and stuff your videos.
making records, just
Okay.
making records, and creating content in different ways. So
I
like
like
free
it.
travel, just getting that lifestyle content, or
Yeah.
collaborating with the other artists on the label, and just being creative, making some other content. We were
So y'all would
traveling.
be gone for like weeks and stuff or like weekends only.
Um, Primarily like weekends only. Like another artist and I, we had a show out in El Paso, and we
What?
went
How was
out
that?
to what you said?
How was El Paso?
El Paso was cool. I actually flew out there. It was interesting because I've never flown in like from one city in Texas to another city in Texas.
Yeah.
And outside of like Houston, one time I caught like a quick 30-minute fly from Houston. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
that was different. It's like the desert. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
you
It
know,
is just
it
it's
was
like the
cool.
desert.
I got a chance to meet what's his name, Busy Bone. Yeah, Busy Bone.
Is that why you went to meet him, or you were like featured
Yeah,
in his film
we
or
we
something?
we opened up for one of their shows. So they were at the time they were on tour, and I grew up on Bone Thugs, so it was like really cool to be in the back in the little green room with them and chopping it up with him, and met his son, and it was cool. We were pretty much on the stage while they were performing. It was just dope. Um,
Were you nervous to perform?
no, I think I was pretty lit. I was
What?
pretty, I was pretty lit. I was a little tipsy, but no, I'm never nervous really. Once
Really?
I get
I was just going to ask you that. Why? How are you
since
not nervous?
I'm
You're
always
not though.
more nervous before I'm on, like before I get the microphone. It's like I turn into emo when I get the mic, and I have to make sure somebody records it so I can see it back because I don't remember once I'm done. So like my biggest thing, if anything, is if I forget the words. It's like my biggest thing. But I'm not nervous, if that makes sense.
Yes, me too. It's crazy you
You
forget the word.
know,
So what do you do when you forget the words? You just like, is it hard to get back on, or you just make up your
nah,
own?
I improvise. I'll like maybe slide into a word or make it. You can hum it. You improvise. I mean, the it's a skill. I mean, you want to be professional. I mean, you can't stop. I just know don't stop, don't stop. So, and even when I rehearse, they're like, "Come on, give it to us," and I'm more so listening. And they're like, "Just don't stop singing if you mess up, because
So who do you rehearse with? So you don't rehearse by yourself. You have like a whole band.
No, I primarily rehearse alone, but I have other ears around that like that'll put me on game. Like for example, okay, a lot of covers that I record put on my page, I'll learn the song maybe the day of or day before, and like I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and just shoot this content. But I'm like, hey, how do I sound? And they're like, well, make it more of your own, So I'll have to like run it down a few times and make it my own.
Okay.
Um, it's like little things I do. It's like like certain runs or like a hum that I may need to add in.
Do you
But
take voice lessons?
I've had voice lessons in the past. I haven't had any in a while. So give me 1 second here. Sorry about that.
You're right.
But no, I've had voice lessons in the past. But I'll probably eventually start teaching voice.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I was
Gotta
gonna
use
ask
your
what
skills
that.
to help people. I mean, if you're good at something, give back. I want to give back as much as I can.
Can you play the instrument?
Yeah, I can play the trumpet.
For
I
real?
was the best trumpet player in
I
Dallas.
thought she was gonna say you play the piano or something. She said the
Uh,
trumpet.
I can play the keys a little bit too. You got to know that, but trumpet is my instrument.
Okay, so what you were in band?
I was in a band. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So do you like sing and play the trumpet ever, like in like Carolina?
Somebody, I've had people recommending, like, they're like, man, if you go out there at that trumpet and start singing that, we don't really see too much of that. But I
Yeah,
haven't really just professionally played the trumpet. I mean, I knew how to play it back then. I can still play a little bit, but
that
I would
is.
have to get lessons for that. No
Yeah,
lie.
it's like a secret. Look, I think that's dope. So
Yeah.
what's something that a lot of people don't know about you?
Something that a lot of people don't know about me. I like to skate. I can skate pretty good.
Okay.
Um, what else? Shoot. I don't know. I mean, I guess a lot of people may not know. I like to work out like crazy, but
Yeah. So do what? You work out every day?
for the most part, I do. Yeah, at least 20 minutes
Okay. Like at the gym or at the house?
at the house. I used to go to the gym a lot and do the weights, but lately it's been more calisthenics, with your own body weight,
So you picking
cardio.
yourself up?
I can.
Oh shit. So like you do like the handstands and everything? Yeah, you doing yoga over there for real.
Yeah, I can do a little something,
She got somebody over there happy for real.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I
let's
know
see.
you gotta talk.
Oh my God.
I can't bring her in. She's Miss Awesome came in, but I can't see her. Okay, so tell me before we get out of here, tell me when it comes to your music, what is some advice you have somebody that's like starting out and they are like, this is not working for me. But I know I have the talent, I have the visions, I have the dream, I have the drive. What is not working?
I would just say, don't just limit yourself there to the talent area. Really broaden your horizons with the whole music business as a whole. Like, do your research and know that you can actually make you can be a part of the industry without it just being solely on your talent. Most people that are within the business are talented. We all are music lovers. We all have been either rappers, singers, songwriters of some sort, but they've branched into other areas that they absolutely love. So, I mean, I guess I was just saying is, to sum that up, just don't limit yourself on just that. Coming from someone who's super talented, I'm a big fan of myself, and I believe in myself so much. I don't want to just limit myself to just that though, because I'm great in a lot of areas. So I'm trying to go worldwide. I want to take India Monet worldwide, and that's always been the goal. So
And you got your plan out to like take you there? Like, some people say, like, do you have like a vision board or like every year this is what I need to do to achieve an extra step to get there?
yes, and I continuously, I set goals, and not just any goals, but smart goals. And I'm very, very. You have to be very specific, and you gotta be really delusional. A lot of times people are not gonna believe and see what you feel, but you stay at it every single day, every day,
No matter what.
no matter what.
No matter what. For sure, for sure. I love that. I love that. So if people wanted to find you and like book you or even listen to your music, tell everybody where they can find you at.
You can find me everywhere at India Monet. That's ENDIAMONE. It's your girl E Monet. I'm also the songbird.
The Songbird. Okay, why did you name yourself the Songbird?
That's the name my mom gave to me. She would always be like, "What's up, songbird?" So it just stuck with me. My mom passed away in 2016, so she's my angel, and everything that she has taught me, it's instilled in me. It's my foundation. Um, yeah, I'm solid on that. So
So your mom's like your best friend.
she was my best friend.
Oh, she
And she's my best friend in spirit too. That's why my energy shines the way that it does, because I'm surrounded by angels.
Hey, I love it. That's deep. That's how I feel about my daddy. But we don't really
See?
have friends, but I can feel him like, got it.
Mm.
We're gonna bring Miss Awesome in real quick so she can answer your question. Oh my god, oh she's in there. Look at
Hey, surprise! Surprise! Who did y'all think it was?
I thought it was awesome.
Hey, sweetie. No, this Miss Awesome doing my hair, and I seen this beautiful. Damn, she kicked me
No,
out.
no, no, she did not.
Yes, it is.
Something happened.
Can y'all hear
He,
me?
yeah,
We
he
hear
was
you.
the one that did to me. Rainwater be putting artists on. Real.
There you
Oh, there you go. But yeah, but yeah, I know you don't know who I am, ma'am. So what you do for you got a beautiful skin and beautiful eyelashes and beautiful everything. So would you sing gospel?
No, I'm an R&B singer. I look like a gospel singer, Rainwater.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
I mean,
sing something real quick for him?
I
Can you
can.
sing something?
Yeah, I'll sing something for you. Can y'all
Come
hear me
on.
good?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Hmm. Now what am I supposed to do when I want you in the world?
I want you in my world.
How can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl?
Wow. Yeah.
I saw you, boy. It was a warm and sunny day.
Warm and sunny day.
I wanted you. I really hoped you look my way. You smiled at me so warm and sweet. I could not speak.
Wow.
You make me feel like a little bitty girl. What do you do to me?
She can sing.
Ma'am, ma'am, you got a beautiful, beautiful voice. Where is you from?
I'm from Dallas, Rainwater. Born and
You grew up in
raised.
you grew up in the church?
Of course.
What church you went to?
What church did I go? I went to Unionary Missionary Baptist Church over there by Big T.
By Big T. Oh, so this type of voice don't come from Oak Cliff?
Yeah,
It
dude.
did today.
You know my
Uh,
best friend. One of my
who,
best friends.
who
I
your
think
best friend?
Bubbles, Janetta.
Oh, Jeanette Bubbles?
Yeah,
I love Bubbles.
me too.
Bubbles, yeah. Bubbles grew up to a great woman. So but she's from a whole other city.
Right. But I met her here.
Damn. So do you feel like you getting the recognition that you deserve being a female artist, this R&B artist from Oak Cliff?
Of course not.
So do you feel like the city is sleeping on somebody like you when you have a beautiful voice?
Yeah, I've met a lot of people. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. You've probably seen me around, I'm sure.
Have you ever seen me around?
I mean, I know a lot about you. I do a lot of music research. I'm in the business, so I know a lot
Oh,
about
yeah. Then you realize I ain't no good.
Wow.
A lot of people are no good.
Oh, but they say I'm the biggest snake in the city.
You the biggest snake. I've been working with some snakes.
Now listen. So listen, let's talk about this. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad I took up your interview, but listen, I'm glad you said that.
Go
So
ahead.
so
Take
listen.
over.
So this is what you say.
Give me
So
her
listen,
praise.
have it's a lot of guys that try to get you in the studio to work, but only thing they wanted on their mind was some ass.
Yeah.
And so what do you do in that position? Have you ever been in a position where you thought that you had to do something for the opportunity that you was given?
Yes.
So did you do something?
Did I do something? That all depends. I mean, it depends on the situation. I mean, you just gotta be smart. I'm gonna just put it to you that way. That's the best
and,
way. I
and, and you have to. Oh, so you have did something.
can say that. But you gotta be smart in this game. It's a game. You gotta know
Yeah,
how to play.
no. You right though. You right though. So sometimes you gotta pick your wins and you pick your losses. You know what I'm saying to live another day. And I understand that. Cause look, I'm so depressed. I was so depressed. The last two female artists I had, like Pink Pressure, she got pregnant right when I signed her. So I had got Big E fat ass. So have you if a Big E big ass try to tell to people that I was trying to sleep with, I was not trying to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But women are controlled by it's who fucking them is got full control.
Mm. It's
and
who?
and and and, 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 and I hate that about it. You know what I'm saying? But are
Yeah.
you dedicated to go to the top?
Am I dedicated to go to the top?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm dedicated to go to the
So in
top.
other words, what would you do for that
Let's
paper?
to go to the top. What you say?
Uh, huh? What'd you
I
say?
said I'm destined to go to the top.
Oh, you are, man, ma'am. You is beautiful. You keep how many kids you got?
I don't have any children.
Oh, you don't?
I'll put in that work.
No, I don't. It's a lot people don't know about me, but that's on a different level of things. You get what I'm
How,
saying?
how your body look? You
My
must be
She
body,
work
big.
out every day. She love to work out.
Oh,
If
oh, you not big at the bottom?
no,
now I'm not big at the bottom. I'm big in the right spots.
You got You got a nice ass on you,
Look at
Yeah.
did you
man. This what we need
Yeah.
to do then, man. Man, we got to get you out there.
Tell her come up here right now.
Ain't no way in hell that you can sing that good and got a nice ass and you still in the same position, right? When
That's
he,
why I tell myself every single day.
yeah, with these bad built niggas and they got, and they control everything, rapping and shit. Listen. I would trade you. I would trade you for It's a lot of niggas I trade. Yeah, yeah. Lil Ronnie gotta go. We gotta bring you in.
I know Lil Ronnie.
I bet you do. I
girl?
said that for a reason. Yeah, he hurt my feelings one day. But now I salute you for everything you do. And
Mm,
if
I
you
appreciate
got if you got time, you should come out here tonight because we finna leave here and Boo Baby Jada finna go sing at the karaoke. Karaoke. You want my fact, come to karaoke with us tonight. We turned up. Yeah, we
damn.
went karaoke tonight.
All right, let
Right
me
up
see.
the street.
Let me
You
see.
gotta get it together. Don't say no damn. You better
Nah,
figure
you
it
gotta
out.
get it
You
together.
ain't got no kids. Figure it
Listen,
out.
listen. What would you do?
This it. This
What
the
what
opportunity.
would you do for that paper?
Yeah, it's a good
Pull
opportunity.
up tonight.
It's some people that do anything for that paper.
Yeah, yeah. That means I need to pull up, huh?
I'm outside. I'm gone.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, Rainwater. Appreciate that. Oh man, appreciate that, Queen.
Shoot, I didn't even know that was happening right now.
He jumped on. That's what's up.
For sure. And it's a good opportunity.
No, that is.
So I
That
can
is.
definitely give you all the information, numbers, or whatever you need if you're trying to head that way.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you'll be able to tap in.
Definitely.
All right, well, I do have my next special guest coming in.
All right.
See, everything happens for a reason. You know, I love my Virgo. See, yeah,
Yes, thank you so much, my Virgo sister.
when you're in tune, and
We
you're
locked
on,
in. We're locked
I
in.
got the time. Yeah, I got the time for you. I got the time to give you what you
I
need.
bet.
Yeah. All right, so hit me up if you need me. And you know how to get a hold of them.
Yeah. I'm good on. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Bet. All right, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure talking to you too. Thanks for having me. Much love to
Don't
you and
forget to tell
Debbie
me.
and all of your blessings.
Yes, you as well. In January, don't forget to tell me when you perform. Okay.
Oh, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Bye. You too. Okay, guys, now that was super dope, right? Okay, she got an opportunity with Rainwater. Shout out to Miss Awesome. She did a little entrance, and it was bomb. Okay, y'all. Now, look, speaking of bomb, my next special guest, oh my God, super dope. She's like really putting on for the city, though. Like, I'm talking about putting on, and I'm talking about like bringing all the artists out. Like, she got on my inbox one day. I was like, oh my God, JoJo got on my inbox, and she sent me a flyer. I was like, I was so excited. And then, shout out to Straight Blows saying, he was like, I can actually book an interview. I'm like, no freaking way. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, this is a really big boss move. Okay, now I'm really fucking with you. Okay, and I want to know how she does it though. Like, because you artists give people ill, think everything's supposed to be for free. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to come prepared. So I'm just definitely trying to figure out like what inspires her, what gets her going. And I think I seen her doing some music too. But we're gonna see. Maybe I could be wrong. Let's bring in JoJo. Welcome. She's so pretty. No, not so much.
Right, now can you hear me?
Yes. Ooh, I love your accent. Where are you
How
from?
are you, darling? You okay?
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from, well, I'm from a place called Brighton, which is like the coast in England. So it's kind of like the really unsexy version of Miami.
Okay.
It's probably about a 40-mile straight shot to London. And then I moved into London, so then I was in Brixton for a while. So I'm south. I was south there and I'm south here.
That is good. Okay. So what brought you here?
So I was traveling, COVID happened, and I used to run nightclubs. I'm a singer back home, and it just got to a point where I was like, I need to do something with my life. This is so fucking depressing.
So listen,
And then I moved on and
I
I
can't take that
came
no more.
and I came to Dallas. I never left
And bring Dallas out of everywhere.
because I was going to go up the coast. That's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to start in Dallas and go. I wanted to go to Broadway and go to New York because I'm trained in musical theatre. So I was like, I'm going to go Broadway. I've got friends on Broadway. And I didn't even end up going. I stayed here. I stayed here in the cliff.
The cliff.
I'm in the cliff. I'm Williams Chicken off Illinois cliff. That's who I rep it for. Let's not get it twisted. We're all for the cliff.
Hold on, I gotta get quiet for a
This
second.
is so
Y'all. Bear with me.
okay. So wait,
Hold
so
on.
how is it moving there? Were you nervous? Were you like, what?
No, baby, I lived in Brixton. I lived in Brixton. This is nothing. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it. I'm behind the VA, darling, and that's how I want to stay. I don't want to go uptown. Why would I want to go uptown? That's not Dallas.
No, not at all. I love your energy. What sign are you?
Although I will say I will always choose Williams over Rudy's. Rudy's, and I'm gonna say it,
Uh-huh.
it's a little bit too salty for me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just make notes, guys. Whoever works at Rudy's, if anyone has any intel, let them know.
I love her freaking accent. Okay, so how did you get like okay, you come to Dallas and then you start putting on platforms for artists and like how did you gain all the artists and like to be able to because it's like you're moving from you're coming out here and it's like you don't know anybody.
No, I knew one person.
Shows are lit. I'm talking about lit. Like this.
Did you like it?
Yes, it's like this is the place to be. But it's like, how did you meet all these people and make them loyal to you to get them to show up to your event?
Because I do a good. I think the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm a musician myself. First and foremost, I was trained as an opera singer.
Me too.
So as an opera singer and as an event manager, I've run nightclubs my whole life. So you can't tell me nothing when it comes to putting on a good show. Every show I do, people love. And my events are packed. 200-300 people walk through the door. They don't need to, but they do. And I've worked in studios around the whole of Dallas. My whole life since I've been here has been building a music community here. And I'm partnered with AT&T in the Discovery District, and that's where my stuff is going. I'll rep it for Dallas all day long. There's not one person that can compete with that because I'm on my own level. I get whoever I want to do the shows who are fantastic and talented, and I'll push them. Because that's the thing. There's only one thing in music. If you do well, you will do anything, and that's consistency. If you've got no consistency, you ain't fucking going nowhere. So you might as well just give up the rap. You might be good at singing, you might be good at rapping, you might be good at writing music, but if you're not consistent with it, I don't want to know. I'm not interested. I need you to be on it. I want you to be hungry, and if you're hungry and on it, I'll give you anything you want. And it's not about giving you paper and everything. I'm going to give you everything you want. I'm going to push you as hard as a musician myself. I know what you need.
Okay,
You don't need a
so
label.
What do you do?
I know who you are.
You heard about me, huh?
I'm very good friends with Mr. Fat Boy, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Derek Boyd.
That's my voice.
That's my
voice on his Gone in 60 Seconds. Tell Derek.
Ma'am, what do you do?
What don't I do?
Do you cater to the LTB? What you call it?
Don't ask me.
Are you about to say the LGBTQ plus community?
Yes.
I cater to people who like music.
And what do you do? Do you sing?
I cater to people that like a good party, who like good music, and know exactly what they want.
Like you're not a transgender. You're not a transgender. You're not a transgender, is you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a married woman.
Okay, because there was a transgender that was singing, and I tried to tell him you.
I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. We're trying to make sure that. So that's not her. So look. So what we need to do is you are beautiful, and you sit there and got a good voice. I believe that you should be at the top, but can you sing? Sing. You from Australia? Y'all people can't sing from out there.
First of all, London. Definitely not from Australia.
London. I don't think you can sing from London. Ain't nobody ever came out of London.
Oh, that's a lie.
Ain't no superstars came out of London in the last 5 years.
Are you sure?
Yeah, not in the last 5 years. He right.
Okay, so who has come out of London that wasn't a superstar in the last 5 years?
We're trying to see if you can come out. So can you sing?
No, I'm just asking you. Listen, we're interviewing, and Rain, you're saying it all with your chest. First of all, you think I've got a dick, and second of all, you're going to ask me questions. Baby boy, you're the one that's in the press in that kind of way, not me.
I swear to God, I was trying to think.
Listen, baby, you don't listen.
No, look, dude just said that. I didn't say that.
I'm not the bitch. I'm not the one. I'm not
sorry.
the one.
No.
I'm not the one.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something about me. I'm not the fucking one.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, you're not, though. You're not.
I'm sorry. No.
Say it with your chest.
I want to fuck. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Can you sing? Can you sing?
I'm sorry.
Can you sing?
Can you sing? I'm just playing.
I
I'll
I
say the
don't
time. I know you
just
married. I know you
sing.
married. I know you married. Tell your husband don't shoot me. But listen. Whatever you
Oh,
do,
you're married.
I
I
don't
think
know.
you
He
do.
just heard what you said, so you.
Nah, tell him I apologize.
he
Tell him I
he
apologize.
played too much, but can you sing?
I'm
Can
a
you
Mason's
You
sing?
ass.
playing far too much for someone you don't know.
I know. I tell him I'm sorry.
Get it? Get it?
I'm
Get
sorry.
it?
I'm sorry.
You ain't sorry. You're sorry you got caught. Don't get
I
it fucking
I
mad with me.
I sue the
Listen,
shit out
and
of
the
this
thing
motherfucking
is,
Sing that
ass.
this
Rihanna
the thing
song.
is, you don't know me, but I know you
So why you ain't came in my DM and tried to so we can work together and try to help each
because I
other?
don't need to do that. I've already got my shit going. If you want to come find me, you come find me.
I'm trying to find you right now. What's your Instagram?
It's Jojo Jam. Go there straight now. Come to my show on the 11th. You can promote it. Come through. Bring your artists. Bring all your amazing, massive artists that are making in the industry right now. And you can come and chill with me. I'll buy you a drink. I don't need your paper. I'll buy you a drink. How's that?
Man, where the fuck? See, that's what I'm saying. See,
I
I hate.
got you, okay? I'll look after you. VIP, I'll let you have a couch by the band. We'll
Yeah.
stroke your hair. You know, we'll
I'm
get the
trying to hear the
red
music.
carpet rolled out for you. Anything you want because, you know, you're rainwater.
See,
You're.
no, I like your style because see these American black women they don't do that for me. They just put me on child support, and shit. I
That's some
got
of the
burnt when
best
I was
women in the
16 years
world. What are
old.
you
You hear me?
talking about? What are you talking about? You don't
And
even know what
I
you're
hated black
talking
bitches ever
about.
since. You hear me?
We just turned it into now.
He's
Oh
playing,
my
mate. He's a
No,
pitiful
I'm serious.
behavior.
I'm serious. I see y'all later.
This man, no business. Listen, that's the thing about him. Like this is another thing about being in the US, right?
Yeah. Okay. Tell me.
I'm not in the streets like that, but I watch everybody's shit. So with Rainwater, I knew him 4 years ago when I first got here because I know people associated with him. So I've been watching him for 4 years. I know what they're saying about him. I'm willing to work with him because I love the controversy, any press is good press. But baby, I do not have a dick.
Right.
If I did, I wouldn't need nothing else. Shit.
Do you hear me? They got it the easiest.
Amen. Ask me a question.
For sure. I love the way you handle it. What is your sign?
I'm a Cancer Leo. I'm on the cusp.
That makes sense. The Leos don't play no fucking
But
games.
but you know what it is? Like when as a Cancer, we're emotional and I'll give you everything. Like I really will. I'll give you everything in the world. But when I'm done with you, you might as well be dead. And that's the worst part about it is that I try really hard to I'm not a forgiving type and I hold a grudge forever. Like I'll hold that it's so pitiful. It's so ridiculous, but I really will. I'll hold that grudge till the end of time.
Oh yeah, so that's not good. Yeah, so just don't fuck up.
I'm
Just
trying to be a better person about it, but there's like India Monet is amazing. She should have gone on after me because now it's like I'm just trash compared to her because she is such an amazing woman. In terms of just like she meditates, she's spiritual, she goes to the gym, and there's me with a glass of wine, like I've not got a dick.
no, you're okay. I think it was amazing. I was trying to see how you handled them, like, should we? But yeah, no, I love the way you handled it. Tell me, when it comes to your music, what do you like
Mhm.
better? Do you like performing in like music, or do you like doing the business side and like putting the artist on?
Both is a show. Both is a show.
Do you do both every time?
Every time.
Okay, because I saw you in there, but I was like, is she? It might. Maybe she.
Every time. Because if you don't the whole show is called JoJo Jam. For me to not sing is the only reason I started doing this whole thing was because I wasn't getting gigs.
There we go. You took the words out of my mouth. Yes, that's
I wasn't getting gigs, so I was like, okay, cool. I'll make my own night, and people can come to it. And at the beginning, no one was coming to it. It's not even been a year since I started doing it here. I've been here 4 years, but I hadn't started really like pushing a business at all or a business concept till about the end of September last year. So this is all really new. But like I said, I'm extraordinarily consistent. I would doesn't mean I'm any good at it. It just means I'm consistent.
what made you like decide now is the time for me to like do this?
Because I was tired of the regurgitation of what I was watching. Like I'm in the studios a lot more than people think I am. So I help write and I artist manage and I do a lot of behind the scenes. So all EPKs, press releases, one sheets, contracts. I'm your bitch. I'm the person that does that. So I'm sitting in the studio. I'm like, yeah, you got 200 million followers on TikTok, but when you get on stage, you're dreadful because you've got no stage presence. Let me teach you. And they're like, well, what the fuck do you know? You're not a singer. It's like, well, actually, I am. So it came from a lot of frustration of like, right, I'm gonna show you how it's done, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna support you. And where that came from, it grew. It went from one thing all the way to the next, and then once it got to as big as it did, it was its own beast. And now it's its own beast. Like I'm able to pretty much give the reins over to all the artists that perform. There is not one artist that struggles, is unsupported, is, who no one's having a bad time. Everyone's amazing. Every musician that ever plays the JoJo Jams, they get booked. That everyone gets looked after, and that's the main thing for me. It's about not gatekeeping talent that you might not want to show just in case, or independent artists that haven't been signed and they've been in situations where they're under the thumb of people who are ignorant and controlling. So instead of that, why don't you come and sing a song, and I promise you there's going to be people there that are going to pick you up and try and work with you instead.
Okay. So how did you get, so some of these people that you worked with them, but how did you begin to build? Was it word of mouth? Like you put on the show and you helped some artists and it just built because you got it packed for a year, for it to be a year, you're doing your thing.
um like I said, first and foremost, regardless of anything, I'm a musician, then a businesswoman. So regardless of what anyone thinks in terms of the music community here, whether I can sing, can't sing, know music, don't know music, from the moment of consciousness I was put on stage. I was one of them child prodigies. I was on kids TV shows and I was in our version of Broadway. So it was like I've been in theatre, music, recording studios my entire life since I knew I was even a person, So it's like, this is intrinsic. I know how to network. I used to run nightclubs for 10 years. I know how to get what I need. I know how to source out the right people, supportive people, good people. I don't work with disingenuine people. I don't work with people who are difficult. I don't work with stressful people. I work with people who just love music. That makes my job very, very easy. Everything else just falls into place. This is not what I do, is not hard. It's not hard. It's not, you don't need 10 grand to start it, 20 grand to start it. You don't need to. As long as you've got the drive and the willingness and the consistency behind you, anyone can do what I'm doing.
Do you
Anyone.
charge for this? Like
Hmm.
trying to help artists, like they have to, like they pay up front, or is it like a monthly fee, or just
For
by this,
what?
like for you to help them and like train them or like teach them stage presence?
It depends. It depends on who I'm working with, what producer I put them in front of. It depends on what they're needing. Some people just want their paperwork done.
Right.
Other people need stage presence. Some people can't write their own music or they just need support in that. Some people will go in the studio and I'll sit there and they've got 30 songs. And I'll never forget this one person came in once to a studio session. They had about 26, 27 songs, a rapper. I listened to all 26. And it was like the seventh one, about 30 seconds in. I was like, those 10 seconds will make you millions of dollars. The rest. So I always say to people, you either want to be an artist or a musician. And a musician means you get to sing and authentically be yourself, rap, write whatever you want. You might not ever make it, but you can be unequivocally yourself. As an artist, that's a business. And you have to be really honest with yourself about what you actually want to be. Because if you want to be a musician and you want to pull your own strings, you might get picked up. Someone might find you and go, oh, you're going to make it. And they'll give you all that money and push you. But it's rare, but it happens. But as an artist, you've got about 50, 60 people behind you and you're paying their rent. You're paying their kids' tuition fees. So they're pulling a lot of them strings for you. You're signing difficult contracts. You're putting yourself into positions where the press are hard. You're putting yourself into situations where your management will push you into situations that aren't even you, and you feel like you have to become. So there's two very distinguished things in this industry. You either want to be an artist where you make a bunch of money, but you're not really, adhering to what you really want to be at your core. You might get to do it years down the line if you truly, truly make it, but even then, or you become a musician and it's not about the money, it's about the music.
I like that one. I like that. That's dope. So, do you give voice lessons?
Yes.
And those are the ones where you charge by hourly, 30 minutes. Does it matter?
Hourly. And I think for me as well, voice lessons come with a lot of other different things because we're building for something. A lot of the time when people come for voice lessons, they want something out of it. It's not usually I just want to be a better singer. I just want to build confidence. It's I might want to go and do this someday. I might want to go and do this someday. Okay, so let's build to it's like when you go to the gym and you go, I want to be such and such weight, or I want to be able to press such and such. Okay, so we have a goal. So a lot of the time it's a goal. So instead of just charging hourly and then the 60 minutes is up and I'm like, right, okay, fuck off, thank you. It's like that's not really
Right.
how it works. And
Exactly.
I'm a pushover when it comes to stuff like that anyway. I'll work with you for as long as we get it right.
You love what you do. Okay, so I definitely want you to work with me. I have my associates in voice performance. I sent over to classical music.
I
Um,
love that.
I have it like I can give voice lessons, but I haven't done it in a long time. When I got into my relationship with my ex-husband, I had a chance to like work with. Her name was Kimberly. She was one of the in Dallas Fort Worth. She did performances, and she's like, "Let's get on the road." And she's
Yeah,
like, "But you can't work full time. Is there any way like your boyfriend can work part time and you can work part time because you can't be always where I'm trying to take you. I had just graduated. She's like, where I'm trying to take you, I need you to come on, and." I was in a relationship, I'm like, I changed my whole major. And so now we're not together anymore. We've been divorced for like 4 years. So now it's like, you go back to I want to go back to home. I want to go
the
back to home.
thing, yeah, and the things that I think there's a difference between being partnered and then being independent, and
Yeah,
that's how I see it. Partnered and independent. You're not single and divorced. You're
yeah,
partnered or you're independent. That's
yeah,
just what
I
it is.
that. Okay.
That's it.
Like
So now you're independent, you're doing things that you wouldn't have necessarily done when you were partnered, and
right.
that's okay because that's a different dynamic.
Yeah.
So now you're moving forward and you're doing something that benefits you more so because you don't have to think about a duality. There's no balance there. You are the balance, so you just do what you need to do.
Yeah, yeah. That's like so great that I met you. I adore you already. Okay, so tell me, what has been the biggest lesson you've learned in this whole journey?
Don't trust anyone.
Facts. Not one person.
I I am so blessed with the circle I have now, but you got to imagine I come to Dallas, I don't know no one. I don't owe anyone anything and vice versa. I come in and go, I want to do this. And everyone has either welcomed me warmly or there's been other situations where it hasn't been so. And that's not just in Dallas, that's everywhere. That's when I moved to London. That was even in my hometown. That was even when I moved just 2 roads down in my hometown. That's everywhere. But I do everything myself. The big secrets about who headlines certain shows and judges and stuff, I keep it all to myself. I don't share it with anybody.
As we should, I think that's a yeah for sure, for sure. Do they ask why?
Yeah, of course I do. It's because I know what I'm doing. It's worked this way for since I can remember before I even came here. I see myself as kind of a lone wolf in this. Like even earlier with Rain, it's like I'm gonna protect myself and I'm gonna fight for myself. I'm not just gonna let you talk shit to me and think you can because of who you are. I don't get that's not how we play. So for me, I'm gonna protect. I haven't got anyone sitting next to me going, "Yeah, I've got your back." Yeah, I haven't got that. So I'm gonna do that myself. And regardless of whatever happens, I'm gonna stand 10 toes. I'm still at the end of the day. I'm a London girl. Like I'm still gonna give you London regardless. I ain't scared of anything. That's my downfall. Coming to Dallas and not being scared of anything. That's a big.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
big.
Like it's just like you just from London, just down
That's it.
a cliff.
Because what's gonna happen? What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to Jesus, and then who's dealing with who? Because I'm not dealing with nothing. I'm gonna be sitting on my cloud, like chilling,
So you
chilling.
worked in the bars in England in the club nights. We worked for 10 years. And you were in England.
I used to run nightclubs.
How
I got
was
given my first club when I was barely 20.
how
And it
was
was
it
some
out here?
seedy, yeah, and it was some seedy underground
Really?
club.
Oh wow. Is it the
So
same thing out here? Is the vibe like what is it
no,
like?
no, it's far more in the UK. It's far more hedonistic. It's naughty. It's debaucherous. It's sexy. Like there's something about it. It's like something's gonna happen. And also as well, like people go to dance. So a lot of the time, you don't see girls dressed up in heels unless they're going to like upmarket places. Most of the time, you got that people have got their sneakers on and they're in a two-piece tracksuit because they're going to dance. If they're going to like an Afrobeat bashment dance all night, they're not there to look cute. They're there to show you that they can fucking move. So you go to some like old backyards, London Brixton town dance hall nights.
Uh-huh.
Shit, we're all in tracksuits because we're gonna dance. You
Uh-huh.
know?
Uh-huh. That is so lit. That is so lit. Do you guys stay open until like well, what is it like in the night 2 a.m. like how clubs out here do, or is it like shorter hours?
Oh, darling, no, it's 24 hours. You only need to. I had a venue, so I used to run nightclubs on a seafront, like on the beach, and there'd be like 500-600 capacity venues. I was licensed to close. Don't quote me on this, for about an hour. So I'd finish at about 5-6 in the morning, and I'd have the cleaners come in for an hour, jet wash everything because they'd be like sick and God knows what else, and God knows. And then at 8 a.m. I'd open for breakfast and brunch. DJ, drinks. Yeah. You can have a 24-hour license. You can also apply for tens, which means that you can go for 3 days in a row if you want to. 2-3 days in a row. Like partying in the UK, you don't have to sleep. Like I didn't see the daytime for 6 months once. I ended up in hospital for like vitamin D deficiency because I had not been in the sunlight. Like I would start work. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night, be bored, go and open a nightclub at 3 a.m. just because I could, and I'd have 200 people walk through the door on my night off. It's the clubbing scene, the music scene. It does not sleep in the UK because it doesn't have to, because it's not. It's far. It's a little bit more regulated and safety reasons. We don't have guns like that. It's not, and I guess that's a touchy subject because I don't mind it either or. But I think people are so just intent on partying.
Yeah.
Like they just want to dance. They want to dance. They want to get fucked up. There's obviously there's the other side to all of it, but mainly it's just that they want to dance and they'll dance for hours.
That is wild.
Oh, listen, I've seen someone walk into my club at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. ready to go with a bottle of water in their hand and walk out at 7 a.m. the next day. Like, just, hi, how you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. How are you doing? Like, are you okay? Like, and would do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, usually were like closed nights, Wednesday, Thursday, every fucking night.
You
And have a full-time job.
what?
Have a full-time, babe, a full-time job. Full-time job. These people would have full-time jobs.
Oh my god, this is
Wild. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when people say to me a lot here, like, why are you in Dallas? I'm like, first of all, I love Dallas, so don't say it like that. And second of all, the you talk to me like you think I can't handle Dallas. Please let me bring you to London for a week. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. They just don't promote it, but they are crazy. I love them all because they're crazy, but they're crazy. They're wild.
and you charge for this when they go, right? They have to pay to get in.
Through the roof. Through the roof. Do you know how much a bottle of water is at 4 in the morning? And there's so many different tips and tricks you can do to like hike your price. There's so much. There's so much like underbelly nightclub shit that I could tell you, like rules. Like, but they like a bottle of water. At one night I might want it to be $7. And then at 5 in the morning when I know you need it, okay, well it's $13 now.
And they find
For
it.
a bottle of water. For a great value.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, if you went partying for a week in the UK,
Guess who I need to
Even
go
just
for?
in
That's their
Europe.
birthday. People should be taking their birthday trips at.
It's us Europeans that we're weird and wild. I think because when you look at the UK, you think cups of tea,
Yes.
suits, Downton Abbey. You might have seen Top Boy. You might have seen Top Boy. You might have seen some of Guy Ritchie's films. So you're like, okay, maybe they're like plastic gangsters over there.
That's exactly what you see.
It's exactly what you see. But actually, the underbelly of what that all is something far more than I think anyone can even kind of comprehend unless they actually go.
That is freaking wild.
Hmm.
So how did you feel when you came out here and nothing is the same? Do you think they were lazy out here? Because they
No,
like go to work. Oh, okay. Because
no, but then I'm not really around people that are lazy. I guess if you're around lazy people, then you would expect it to be lazy. Listen, me and my grandmother, we go to Ross, we go to DD's, we'll go to Winwood, we'll check out what's going on at City Trends on Lancaster. I'll go to Fiesta, and she's in her 80s, and we had the best time. Like, I'm not around lazy people. I'm just not around lazy people. Even at work, whatever I do, I guess there is a stereotype. I've not personally seen it. Um, so I guess
are so cool.
I'm just not around it. But there's lazy people, there's lazy motherfuckers everywhere. Like, everywhere. It's not just Dallas. It's not just Texas. It's not just America. And I think Western civilizations, us, you guys, we all just like throwing stones in glass houses when it comes to shit like that. And it's like, come on.
Uh-huh. That is wild. That is wild. Okay, so do you miss London at all? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. There's definitely things about it that I miss a lot. I miss a lot. I only got my green card last year, so I couldn't go home for the first 3 years of me being here or even think about going anywhere. So I had to be really careful. And now I'm in a position where I can potentially just go back for a holiday, but just the smell,
eh,
it's weird. Like, it's little things like the smell, going to the pub, because for every church on a street here, there's a pub in the UK.
for real?
Hmm.
So the UK drinks a lot. They get lit. This is like the party. That's like really the party has to be because
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't. But it's because it's so part of our culture. We don't see it. It's not partying. You wake up in the morning, you're like, well, with breakfast, I should have a prosecco just to start the day. And when I go to bed, I should have a little whiskey just so I can sleep better. Like, we reason with ourselves all the fucking time. We're like trying. That's like
so
it's fine because wine
what
with lunch is
jobs
fine.
are out there in London? Like they got jobs like how we have
The what? Sorry.
the jobs. Like they have jobs like we have out here, right? Like everybody
Yeah,
has jobs.
yeah.
Okay. So do they drink on their jobs? Like is it naturally like we're having drinks today because this is what we usually do in London.
Okay, so that's what the pubs are for. So basically, let me explain what a pub is because I think sometimes people think they're just like bars. They're
Yeah.
not. They're really laid back. Imagine like a dive bar, but a dive bar that kind of feels like being in your front room, like your living room of your house. So when you go in there, you know everyone. You've just been to work with half of them. The bartender you went to school with, like it's so close knit. So it feels like you're going home for a drink before you actually go home. Um, so people tend to, because you can drink in the street as well in the UK. Like you can have a beer after work sitting on your construction site before you go to the pub. So it's a lot more lenient in terms of ruling. Yeah, you can have a drink. I could walk down the street with a bottle of wine and no one's going to say shit because it's a Tuesday afternoon. Um, so yeah, people do drink on their jobs, especially in hospitality. I think sometimes you have to
Yeah.
because that's stressful. The fact that you can't hear is like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Just to get through.
she said just to get there. So the favorite that you like wine the most, or is that all you drink?
I'm a gin girl. I love gin. I love gin. I love red wine, rum. To be fair, I'll really drink anything, but gin. If anyone wants to get to my heart, it's a gin.
Okay, that's clear, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
No
clear
tequila.
spirit. Huh?
No tequila.
I don't mind tequila. So tequila, we only do them like tequila slammers in the UK. We do tequila. Do you know what sambuca is?
Uh-uh.
Okay, sambuca's like it tastes almost like licorice. It's disgusting. It's like a licorice liqueur, but you have either tuaca, which is like an Italian liqueur, sambuca, which is a licorice liqueur, or you have tequila, or a Jägermeister, which is like a herbal liqueur. And those four things are like our shots. So we don't drink tequila like you guys drink it. We drink it as just having a shot with your drink. You guys drink it a lot more,
Yes.
a
Yeah.
lot more, and I love that for you because I think it's when I came here and I was looking at the prices of alcohol just at like River Cut down by Fuel City, I was like, shit, all my bottles are really cheap because no one drinks gin, no one drinks rum like that, and I was like, yes, tequila's so expensive. You go to the UK, tequila's not expensive like that, nowhere near expensive like that.
How does y'all's liquor stores look? Like ours, kind of, or is it totally different?
I tell you what's going to blow your mind. Do you want to hear something that's going to blow your mind? So first of all, you can buy alcohol any day of the week, and you can buy alcohol pretty much 20 hours out of the 24. And you can buy a bottle of liquor in any supermarket, in any corner store, in any garage like Fuel City. Anywhere you want a bottle of vodka, you can go into any off licenses, post like anything, any place.
This is why everybody's lit.
Uh-huh.
It's like wow.
You have to wait till 10 a.m. typically, like in the daytime, to get a bottle. But at 10 a.m. and so on a typical like just street of houses, there'll be a pub, always a pub, and there'll always be what we call a corner store. But we also call them an off license. And they have like little everyday cleaning supplies, food that you might need, like milk and eggs. And they also sell cigarettes and alcohol. And at 10 a.m., you could walk to your corner store, which is usually just outside your house, and get as many bottles of alcohol as you want. You could get 20 bottles of rum if you wanted to.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
why it's expensive.
Since you can be 18 and do all of that. And it's not expensive. For a bottle of Smirnoff, like Smirnoff vodka, I'm just talking like the cheapest of the cheapest. Bottle of Smirnoff vodka is like £14, which is about $17. That's like a liter at 10 a.m.
Okay, so do y'all have like alcoholics and like those clinics, AAA meetings and stuff?
Yeah, but I think because it's so normal and so normalized in our culture that people don't be doing it like because it's so normal. It's not like a ready set go. And I think the problem is maybe here is that because you're 21, you're waiting so long, like a horse at the gate. You're so desperate to get out. So when you hit 21, it's like go 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 go. Whereas at 18, you're already drinking wine with your dinner, and then at 18, you're still not an adult, but you're going out and you're living and you're learning very early on. So you start to learn your limits younger. So I don't think that we have the problem that maybe people think we might have.
Yeah.
Because it's just because it's so normalized, people don't drink to excess because it's like, when you like, I really want a cookie
Yes.
and you think about it because it's not in the cupboard and you want it, you want it, you want it. So when you get it, you eat all of them. But if you've got a cookie in the cupboard, you might take one to satisfy that itch,
Yes.
but then you don't bother with it anymore.
Okay.
So I kind of see it like that.
Yes. Okay, that is so dope. So you guys drink more wine than anything. Is that like what it is wine for like?
That's more like kind of Italians and French. They like wine with everything, with their lunch and their dinner, and they're really great with wine. In the UK it's pints of beer is a big thing. I guess wine, I mean, the British will drink anything. Drink anything, like there's really no limit apart from the fact that, oh my god, I've only just found out what buzzballs are. What the fuck? What the fuck? The buzzball thing. That like,
no, the buzzball. I'm not drinking that.
They're meant to. They mess you up, right? Because they're so tiny but powerful.
Bad. Like,
yeah, I'm not a part of that. You know what they remind me of? In London, you can get, and anyone that's watching this, please can you write if you know about them? They're called Magnum. It's a fortified wine. It's like a small tincture of like fortified wine. That shit is, you get it anywhere, but if you get one of them, you are done. Done, done, done. That and a Red Bull, done. And it's meant to like increase men's libido as well. So guys will have like 2 or 3 of these little tincture magnums and then a couple of Red Bulls and then go out clubbing. Wild, 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 wild.
Wow, this is insane. That is insane. No, I can't. Yeah, the buzz balls are out of there. Out of there. So tell me, what is the hardest part about organizing your shows? Like when you're trying to get them together, what's the hardest part that you're like?
I think because every month they're not the same people. So I haven't got that reliable. I know this person will do this person will do this. So I'm kind of always just stabbing in the dark when it comes to hoping that everyone's got everything together. I'm really blessed that I've got such a great band. My band are amazing. Sam, my drummer, he's incredible. Jacob, who's my keys player, like all of them are so incredibly talented. So they're very much able to just go with the flow of what some of the artists require. And then also there's always hiccups. So organizing any show, I do all the marketing, all the digital design, everything that you see from Jojo Jam, aside from on the night people performing, I have created. So I have to just be really organized with it. Sometimes it goes wrong, and that's with anything. I think everything can go wrong at some, and that's how you learn. If it doesn't go, if it doesn't go right every time, that's because you need to learn something.
Okay. Now, how do you know which thing you need to learn? Like, it's like, is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Like, are you able to just kind of like, okay, it has to be this?
Do you know what? I think now there's far more like subconsciousness of what I'm doing because maybe I'm in my early 30s. I've been doing this for 25 years. Like this is not this it's kind of it's like I guess if you were a pro cyclist and stopped cycling one day and then someone gave you an old bike, you'd get on it and just be able to cycle it regardless. So for me, I know what I'm doing now. If you'd have asked me to do this 10 years ago, I'd have drowned.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Do
but
y'all,
it does come. It thank fuck it comes naturally now.
do you have to go to school? Like, do y'all go to school? Like, like elementary and high school and
Yeah, it's a little bit different though. So we have nursery, which is like babies, and then we have infants, and then we have juniors, and then we have high school. And our high school, you start when you're about 12 and you finish when you're 16. Then you go to college from 16 to 18. Then you go to university from 18 to 21.
shit.
So high school is young. Yeah. You don't have like, and I quite like the idea of the fact that you don't have 16-year-olds mingling with 18-year-olds. It's like it's done.
And then it's not forever in school. All these years that we have to do the elementary and all of that. By the time we actually put that in at 12, we can actually be somewhere. Is university like a master's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can go and get degrees, you get your bachelor's, your master's, and you can stay there for as long as you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be till you're 21. And some people stay at college for a bit longer and get A levels. I don't know what the equivalent of an A level is. So GCSEs are high school, A levels are college, and then obviously your degrees are university. So I don't know if it's like an associate's that is like the college thing. I don't know. But I stayed till college. I couldn't be bothered with uni.
It seems so cooler out there than here.
I think it's cool, but I wouldn't know it even if it was because I lived it. Um, I think that there's what I really do like about where I'm from is that there is a lot more freedom to say how you truly feel about anything. You can say it without the consequence of really getting hurt. So if you feel passionately about someone's doing something wrong, you can really tell them that they've done something wrong without the consequence of getting super duper hurt.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot more support in terms of health, like free healthcare benefit systems. Like if you're homeless here, you're homeless. There's no handouts, and I found that really hard to see and try to help. And it just there's a lot of stuff that really broke my heart. But I understand that I mean the country is so big. My country is the same size, half the size of Oregon. We're not even Texas. There's about 6 of us in Texas. We're
Uh,
tiny. We're tiny. So it's like here, and like you said earlier, like, do I think Americans are lazy? Unless you've gone, and it's like with me, people will say whatever they want to say about British people to my face, and I'm like, have you ever gone? Have you ever actually gone? No. Okay. But have you ever even gone to like East Coast or West Coast to say what you're going to say about those people? I think it's just, I believe in freedom of speech, but at the same time, like, just be loving, be kind to people. You don't know who you're talking to.
for sure. And people just say anything. Yeah, I definitely agree. For sure, for sure. So, what's one of the proudest moments that you've had when it came to like performing first?
Oh, I mean, back in the day, this was years ago, but I would freeze.
Uh-huh.
Like just forgetting your words, it just looks so unprofessional. I don't have like some people now we have phone holders and like lyrics up. I don't even do that anymore. I don't. I did that like once or twice with gigs here, and I was like, no, because you're not learning the song. You're
Right.
not learning the song if you've got the lyrics in front of you. Learn the song. The bass player's not got lyrics or chord structure. The drummer's not got no notation. So just learn the song like everyone else has gone to learn the song. Um, but then I always bring that down to if you're frozen and you don't know your lyrics, that means you didn't work hard enough.
Facts.
So that's your fault. It's your fault.
Facts.
Um, I've also been like super sick. I've had times where I've been in shows where I've had to run off stage, throw up in a bucket, come back on stage, perform because I've had like food poisoning and stuff. Yeah, because you do. So when I was like 14, I was doing like 8 to 10 shows a week on top of going to school every day, and I had food poisoning one weekend and I was still doing the shows.
Were you getting paid for those when you were in school?
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
I think my first professional job, I think I was about 11. But I'd been performing since I was about 7 years old. I remember being on the stage when I was about 6 or 7 the first time, and then I started doing TV when I was about 12. Like the kids Saturday morning shows that you have here. I was on the one in the UK, so I was doing that, and I was also traveling a lot. So, um, yeah, I worked a lot as a kid. I didn't have much of a childhood in terms of like everyday stuff. I was in a lot of rehearsals, a lot
I
of shows.
that. So, did you feel like you were forced to have to do
Um,
that because it's like you were so young?
yes, there was sometimes. So there was things like I'd want to go to a party, and I'll never forget. There was one show I'd already done this specific show 3 times before, and I didn't want to do it again. It was an opera as well, and I was 15, and I'd done it 3 times. I didn't want to do it again, and there was no reason for me to do it again. And I remember being told, like, if you don't do this, then you won't get to do this, which was a very normal 14, 15 thing to do. Hey, Shay. Um, so I was upset about that because there were just some times where I wanted to go out and be a kid, but I would never have traded the magic of the rehearsals, of doing musical theatre, of getting the opportunities I got. I'm a theatre geek. You can't tell me nothing when it comes to the theatre. Like I go into any musical theatre stage, any really big venue, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I'm home now. I feel
Yeah.
very at home, like in the studio, in the theatre. I just feel very at home. It's something that has been a part of my life since such a young age.
So, do you put on
So,
like musicals?
pardon, sorry, say that again.
Put on like musicals or plays?
Well, I used to back in the day. I would usually do typically about 6 or 7 different musicals a year, on top of 2 or 3 operas a year, on top of whatever benefit concerts and stuff, on top of like the 6 days a week rehearsal schedules, like till I was way into my 20s. And then when I moved into running clubs through my 20s, I was then becoming like more of myself as a singer and then running the clubs. So I don't think I had a day off from being 8 years old, maybe all the way through to about
So
20 to when COVID happened, really, which was
that.
the reason why I came here.
Oh, okay. So that's when you came right around the COVID time.
I came here, yeah, I came here after just as COVID was kind of easing because I was like, I've done nothing other than work my whole life and just been this like bulldozer. And then I came here, I lasted about I got off the plane. I was in Digital University Studios within an hour of dropping down. An hour. And then I remember going in. So the owners of Digital University, very close friends of mine now, right? But I remember going into them a couple of days later and going, "You need me," and they were like, "Who are you?" I was like, "You're gonna find out." And then I started work. I started going to Digital. I started putting on nights there and working with the rappers there, and yeah, I couldn't stop. I thought I could stop, but
You
I'm
can't.
just a
This is like your,
workaholic.
yeah, this is like your calling. It's just like your purpose. You're like walking in your limit. This is crazy. And I
Yeah.
love how you just are so bold, though. Like, I'm just gonna pick up a gun. I'm just gonna.
I just did it. I just was like, you know what? One day, this is the thing with me though. One day, I'm gonna die for a very, very long time. For a very long time. I don't know what's on the other side. I don't know if anything that anyone tells me here is true because they've never been there themselves either. They're just hit. This is all hearsay. This is all books that are written by different people. I don't know. You don't know. I'll be fucking damned if I spend my life doing stuff because I'm worried about what might happen next. So I'm just gonna fucking do it. If you don't like me whilst I do it, that's your problem. I'm still gonna sleep at night. I'm still gonna drink my gin and tonics. If you want to be with me on it, that's amazing. I love you. I'm gonna support you. But either or, the train's still going, darling. I'm still fucking moving. Whether it's here, Timbuktu, Australia, the ocean, the Bermuda Triangle, wherever the fuck Rainwater thought I was from, wherever it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm never going to stop and I'm always going to be unapologetically myself because that's what everybody should be.
Excuse me, real quick. Excuse me, real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Um, no, Hannah, I just feel like you did a little too much. We didn't ask Rainwater to come on here and disrespect my artist. I never did that kind of shit, and I just didn't like that coming on and doing that when I booked her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that because nobody asked me to do that. So y'all came on here willingly and did that disrespectful that shit. I don't give a damn how you feel or anybody feel about it. At the end of the day, this is my motherfucking show, and I didn't like that shit. And I'm gonna speak on it. You can write on it, but I'm gonna speak on it. Yeah,
What happened?
she came in back in here, but I didn't bring her back on my show because I didn't like the disrespect that was put on my show. This is my show. I don't do all that.
Oh, what? Earlier?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't care. It's nothing to do with. I didn't like that on my show. Don't come on here.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
She wanted to come back on, and I didn't bring her back on. I left her sitting right there because of the disrespect when it first came on. I don't like all that. If you do that,
Oh, darling, don't get into no troubles about me.
no, you don't have to. It's not even about you because this could have been somebody else. This could have been another
That's true.
person. You never know who I'm bringing on and what I got going
That's
on.
true.
It's just the disrespect. I don't handle my stuff like that. That's why it's called the Real Life of Queen Bee show. Because I'm
Yeah, and I think that's important because,
and
you
you
know,
handle your show the way you handle it, which I co-host on her show. But you know, if it's something that I do wrong, you're supposed to let me know. This is my show, and this is the way I handle it. So be on my show. Don't do that. That's what you're supposed to
yeah,
do. The queen as a boss of your show. It's just respect. And on my show, I don't like that because when
yeah,
people come on here and tell me I got a motherfucking dick, it's an issue. Nigga, it's an issue.
yeah,
Respect is the issue. Nigga,
yeah. I
so
appreciate it.
I don't like all that. Don't talk to me like that. I don't like. We come on here for positivity, uplift, real life
Yeah.
stories. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. Getting some money. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Mhm. I think for me, it's like I could be embarrassed by that or be hurt by it
Oh
or
yeah.
feel disrespected by it. I'm not going to because I'm too old. But if I was in a more like he doesn't know this, but the last couple of weeks have been some of the hardest weeks of my life here. Really depressing to the point where I was meant to go and watch a funeral yesterday. I couldn't even bring myself to log in and watch it because it's just been I've had some really, really hard times. I could break down and cry. I could tell him actually everything you just said was extremely hurtful. And the fact that I now have to go and explain to my husband what you said, and he knows you and he really respects you. And it's like, that's really difficult for me. And my friends are your friends. And it's like, and it's funny now, but actually, I'm a woman who you could have really hurt. Thankfully, I have tough skin. Thankfully, I do. I might go away and cry about it. I might. You're not going to know. But at the same time, it's like, saying something like that, it might be because you're lit or you're excited because you're pumped. But remember that everybody is so different and everybody deserves the respect. Like, I respect him. I respect him for what he has done in the music community. I would never disrespect him. And I still won't. because that's not who I am. So even however she felt, or if she's upset, I'm sorry that she feels that way, and I understand completely why you said what you said. I don't want to cause drama. I feel like that's why I would prefer to have held my own and said what I did, because it's like I don't want you to feel like you feel any type of way. I'm a big girl.
Yeah, all
And
are.
I'm used to listen, I'm used to not having anyone in my corner.
Yeah, me too. I'm used to.
I'm used to people going, do you know what? Fuck her and fuck everything she does. And she looks like she's got a dick and she's ugly and she's fat and
Yeah.
she's a terrible person and she can't sing. And what the fuck is she doing having any business here? I get it. I get it. I understand it. And he feels that way about me. That's okay. That's okay.
But if you feel that way, then don't come. You didn't have to say it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Like I just think it was just fun and games, which is cool. But do that on your show.
That's okay.
It's that's why we have.
I am so blessed in my life. I'm so loved 5,000 miles away that it's okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, no. I
I'm okay.
just didn't want to. We just got to stay where we're at. Like you guys got off
I
there.
didn't even know there was drama in the chat. I'm not even trying to look at the chat.
No, it wasn't. But she just came back in and she wanted to get on the internet. But I didn't see if she was still there with Wayne Water. If you were by yourself, I would have brought you back in. But what I don't want to do is also be interrupted again on my show for this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. Yeah, because you
I don't
were
like it.
interrupted.
I do Medicare sales I talk for a living. And I'm really good at what I do, but I'm on that phone 8 hours a day making sales. You know what I'm saying? It's up and down. Like, and then I get off, and then right after 2 hours, I'm right back here doing this again.
Yeah, doing it. And that's a lot.
Exactly. So I took the time out to do this. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do, but I don't get paid for this. My virtual shows, I do the flyers, I do everything, and I do the marketing. I don't get paid not $8 for this, and I do it because I love this. But when I take the time out, I started my show because when I was doing sales, the lady said, you talk too much. You talk more than what you're selling. If you shut up and you listen to what the customer says, you can get you some money. If you want a show, go have one. If you want some money, you need to tune in. And that's exactly what I did. I started me a show, my show, and I can talk and do what I want because it's my show. That's why I own it. But I just don't like. I love her to death. I love her to death. We've been working for a long time, but I did not like that.
That's okay.
And it's okay.
And I understand. I understand how you feel. I'm sure that.
And it's like I want to work with her. I want her to be my voice. I'm like I'm just here if I'm my future voice teacher. And it's like the disrespect. I don't like that. Like you don't know what kind of connections. You don't know. She could have been my. Yeah, you don't know.
I don't expect. I have to be really careful because first of all, I don't expect to be liked by everyone. Second of all, I have too many incredible brand deals on the line to really say how I feel right now. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's okay.
And I think with everything that's, I'm blessed right now with what I am trying to do for a city that I wasn't born and raised in, and I love. I'm gonna carry on doing that whether you like it or not.
It's fucking wild that you came all the way out here and start making money.
I love it, and I love it. Although I don't understand the amount of taxidermy. You guys have got so many stuffed dead animals here.
Oh, what is y'all's tax bracket? Like taxes though, like when y'all get
taxes, it's all included. It's all included. You don't have to worry about it. It's all done, dusted, included.
And y'all's paid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to do taxes. The only time you have to do a tax return is if you own a business. Like own a business.
So they don't take taxes out of y'all's money then?
Yeah, but it's all done. Like there's no.
It's fucking insane.
If you work for an employer, there's no end of tax year. You have to check that you're not going to go to prison rebate. No, most of the time you get tax back because they'll give you your pay. They'll take your tax. Like it's just done. It's like healthcare. You could call for an ambulance right now. Ain't no one going to charge you for an ambulance. Ain't no one going to charge you for the medication you took. Ain't no one going to charge you for the consultation that you had with your doctor. You get assigned a doctor in your catchment area. So like if you're 75208, there'll be a doctor and a pharmacy assigned. And then like all the different catchment areas, you'll go to your same doctor that you've probably had your entire life. You'll get your medication. I think it's like you pay $20 for medication if it's like 6 months supply.
Do y'all have food stamps?
No, but we have a really good benefit system. So that we do have food stamps, but it comes in different forms. So you'll get different allowances. They'll be like, you'll get money. You'll get things like tax credits. So for every child that you have in your home, you might get $100 a week. For your housing benefit, you get housing benefit, water benefit, tax benefit, council benefit.
What?
Yeah, like the
They
system is amazing. It's compared to here. Like that's why I said to someone the other day. They came to visit, and I was like, if you're broke here, you're broke, and it's not because you've done anything other than live paycheck to paycheck, which is everything you would have done in our country, but we just get given a different benefit system. This it's the same as Canada. Canada has a similar benefit system and like
I heard that.
healthcare system as we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So you think you ever move back? Are you still here?
I'd like to have property there. Um, and I think I would like to at least have like a holiday home. But I think America is somewhere that I see myself just being. And I see myself seeing a lot of the rest of the world. But I didn't think I'd fall in love with America as much as I did. And I think that's got a lot to do with the fact that I was never a tourist.
Okay.
I got off the plane and went straight to the cliff. There was no,
Why
let's go.
cliff? Like you just saw the map and was like, I need to go to the cliff. Out of all the places in Texas,
It's where I was staying. I just went straight here. That's why I went straight here. And I didn't do the go to the Reunion Tower. I didn't do the walk the Trinity Bridge. I didn't do the Texas State Fair for the first 3 years we've been. I didn't do Texas State Fair. I didn't do anything touristy. I did Dallas.
Is your husband from London too?
No, he's from right here in the cliff.
So did you? Okay, so wait a minute. Did you meet him once you got off the plane?
Yeah, so he was gonna be my tour guide until because I was here for 3 months. I was here for 3 months and I was going to see this place for a couple of weeks. Then I was going to travel up coast. I've got friends in New York. So I was going to do the bunny hop. And then the plan was to go back to Mexico. And if I wanted to come back, I could, because you can only stay 3 months. That man was like, you ain't going. It's like, okay. And I never left.
So you stayed out here. So he got to know you really well for 3 months, and he was like, "Come back."
Yeah.
Then you're not going back. So you never went back.
Yeah.
Oh, now that is cute. So when you come here, you get a whole love story.
Yeah, I never talk about it. I never talk about it. I've never told anybody. This is an exclusive. I've never told anybody that story.
For real, it's so beautiful too. Like you just picked up and just, it's like your fate was just lined up for you, don't you? Like when you're just aligned and it just put it together.
It was weird. I think he comes from a very big musical family here, which is like I'm talking legendary musicians from Dallas family, some of the biggest trailblazers for live musicians here, and I turned up in the first couple of weeks that I was here. I met some of the most incredible, biggest artists from Dallas. So I was put in a very amazing position by him and his family, but his family became my, like I talk about my grandmother, it's his grandmother, but she's my grandmother.
Yeah.
She's mine. She's still mine.
Yeah.
And
Oh, this is beautiful.
like all of his friends are Rainwater's friends. So it's kind of like that's like he doesn't know who I am, but I know who he is. For years. I've been here for 4 years.
So do you think that he had a part of your opening, like as far as helping you get on when you came out here, as far as your shows?
He's someone that really likes to be in the background. He's an audio engineer, and he very much is a shadows type of guy. So he's not limelight, spotlight like I am. He's a lot more laid back. He's older, and he chooses to just be like, you just do your thing, and I'll stay at home and watch anime, and you just go do whatever the fuck you're getting up to, which I really like because I think that's a nice dynamic for me, and it means I can live my life how I need to live mine and he can do his. But he definitely introduced me to people that were vital. I definitely skipped a couple of steps in terms of just being in the right rooms, but that would have meant nothing if I wasn't already talented.
Yes.
If I didn't know what I was doing, then that would have been embarrassing for him. So it was such a level that if I'd have said I could do it and then he put me in that room, that it would have been an embarrassment. So that's why I was very much like, no, I promise you I've got this. I promise you, just let me do it. And he gave me some help along the way.
Did he sign up as the tourist, or did it just happen? Was he what tour giving tourists like
No, we were friends before. Because he's a musician, I'm a musician, so we were just talking, and I was like, "Look, I'm thinking about coming to America because I've got friends in New York. But how about I come and say hello to you first and work my way up the coast? I want to go to Massachusetts."
Okay,
Then that was
that's
it.
how you ended up. Okay, yeah, and it's like
It's
no.
my fault. It was my fault. That was me thinking it was all friendship.
Yeah, there you go. It's cute. Yeah, God said he had something else for you. But what about New York? Did y'all ever go?
No, I will go though. I will go.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to go see Christmas. I want to do Halloween in Salem, and then I want to go and do Christmas in New York.
Yeah.
That's the two things I really want to do. I just want to do those two massively aesthetic things, and then I'll be done.
Would you go watch some Broadway out there?
Oh, 100%. I've got friends in Broadway out there. That's why initially I was meant to come, because I have friends that live in New York that do Broadway, and I was like, I wonder if I could do
That's where I want to go.
Broadway.
Yes.
That's where I want to go. And then,
Yes.
I
Okay,
got
that's
trapped.
yeah, that's okay for a good one. That was good. I think that is so cute how it worked out too. And now he's like, "You're not going." You're
I
like,
know it was wild. It's that whole scenario is such a strange time in my life as well, because I'd been so on top of everything, and then just to take like this huge leap of faith. Um, and I don't even know. Like, looking back at it now, I would never do it. I would never even just go on holiday by myself. I went to Mexico by myself for 2.5 weeks. Just took myself to Mexico, had a party all by myself, drinking too much tequila. I won a twerk contest at Senor Frogs in Playa del Carmen. I was doing too much, and then on my own. But
see,
that's just me. I just end up doing my whole life is just fucking crazy. It's just crazy. Everything I've done is crazy.
and does he match your? He's opposite though of you, obviously. When he's like
Yeah,
doing your thing, and I want to watch anime. Yeah. So
yeah.
he's like,
He's chill. He's so chill.
do y'all perform together though?
No, he would never. He would never. It's just not his vibe. That's just not where he is. He will definitely help me out with audio engineering if I need it, or sound stuff if I need it. But if he can avoid being in any form of spotlight, that's why I don't even talk about it, because I don't ever want to put him in a situation where he has to vouch to be like, yeah, that's my wife. It's like, no, you're good. You're good. Go home. Go chill out.
How is it being from two different y'all two different worlds? Like
Hmm.
London is different than out here. So has he adjusted?
Really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard, and you gotta really want it. Um, we've been together 4 years, so there's definitely times where, because he's never been from where I'm from,
Right.
there's a lot of times where I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know me. And it's not because you don't love me, and it's not because you're not trying to understand me. It's because you don't know me. Because I'm not, you've never had any relevance to where I'm from. Whereas I know you because I'm here. So there is those like little moments, but that's just growing as a couple. But like I said, like, it's never something that I ever speak about, because you know things change all the time, and he's changing, I'm changing. He's, like I said, he's a little bit older than me. um he's lived a lot of crazy life too, so we're just kind of chilling
Bringing him home, do y'all have to do that? Like bring the guy home to the mom and the,
in the UK.
yeah, or is it like you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah, we
to?
do. We do. And could you imagine getting with a woman and then not having to ever meet her parents, never meet any of her siblings, friends, best friends? You don't have to meet anyone. You just get to be with her. You
Yeah.
don't have to meet any, impress anyone, try and talk anyone. He's never had to meet anyone. Never had to. So it was just me. He just got me.
That's cool. But is he
Mhm.
nervous that he has to ever meet them? I mean, you're already in, so it's different. But it's like
I don't know. I've never asked him. I think there's willingness, but I just think that now we're so far gone.
it's over with.
We're so far
Have best
gone. It's
friends
not.
out there in London still that call you every day, like, hey, or is it like,
Yeah, we still speak like, and it's different because we've got different time zones. There's 6 hours between, so they're 6 hours in front. Um, So then there's that. So sometimes I get to like my best friend. Sometimes she'll call me, but she'll call me at like her 1 in the morning, which means she's drunk. So I'll get like a drunken call every so often. But I miss her so much. There's like people I miss so much, but it's hard to keep up when there's such a big, time difference.
Yes, for sure. 6 hours is a big difference to be able
Yeah,
to
for
like,
sure.
Jesus. What do you want your legacy to be in this scene of like music and entertainment? Like, what do you want it to be?
Just that I did something. She just did something. I always wanted to be that person that if someone was like, I really need to do this, call her, call Jojo. She'll figure it out. Like I want to be remembered for just making something happen when there was a time it was difficult for anyone to make anything happen. To push the boundaries of what is possible. The fact that I've been able to do what I can do right now, and the fact that I'm able to get away with what I've been able to get away with, and the blessings that I've been given, what I have done in just 1 year, what I will do in the next 2 or 3 years, I don't know what's going to happen next. And I love that.
Mhm. That's good. They don't have to like you're not planning ahead. I like that. Do you set your goals out though? Like, do you have like in the next 2 years, this is where I plan on doing, and this is the steps I got to take, or is it just like you're freelancing? Like, I'm
No, I just think all you've got to do is make it. I'm not putting any pressure on myself in terms of timeline or where I see myself in such and such. You're gonna make it. That's how I tell it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be happy in what you do. You're gonna be content in your situation. Get on with it, bitch. And that's it. Whatever happens in the interim, whether it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, it's gonna happen. And all I'm doing now, this process is just preparing myself for that.
facts, facts. Because when we get there, we don't want to go backwards.
No, we're never going backwards. I've lost everything too many times. We're not going backwards.
Right.
We're not doing that.
No. Okay. Did you know the Spice Girls?
Oh my God. You need to understand when the Spice Girls came out, I was 4. So I'm assuming that that's how girls felt when Elsa came out with Frozen. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? When Frozen came out and all the little girls wanted to be Elsa, like that was me with the Spice Girls.
I
Like when I
love.
say it was like a cult, like us young girls, I was 4. It was like a cult.
I can imagine because we were
It
out
was
here.
it was
Like, I mean,
fucking
I loved the Spice Girls.
wild. It was wild. And then even when Britney Spears came out, like Britney Spears hit me baby one more time, I was 6.
Yeah.
So I was like, get it, bitch. Like like that whole era of music is so
I miss
intrinsic.
it. I miss it.
Living.
Take us back.
Living. I'm dying. Didn't the Backstreet Boys just do the Sphere?
Yep. 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 I miss them. It's
Smashed it. And it was so funny because they said something in an interview the other day where they were like, yeah, we always envisioned it like this. And I was like, guys, but
oh god.
love it. I love it though. I love it because it really was like if you could have done this in the 90s, it would have been fucking epic. I'm so glad.
It's crazy they're not gonna know. Like I guess the generation now is not gonna understand. It's not like there's not good music now, but that was it right there. Like that was a different kind of music.
Yeah.
It just
It's the social media. It was going to HMV. I don't know what you guys had here, but going to HMV to buy the cassette
uh-huh.
and then to get the cassette and then just to wind it back with a pencil
Yes.
just so you could hear it again and put it in your mum's car, like
Yeah.
just to hear it again, and then the double disc and then taking the paper out of the cassette player so you could read the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like you didn't already know the lyrics. There'd be pictures in the fold outs in the cassette artwork and the lyrics.
Know that inside. I would just
Christina Aguilera, when she brought out Dirty,
uh-huh.
right? She had it on cassette. I begged my mum. I went and got Nelly and Kelly's Dilemma on a single disc, and then I went and got Christina Aguilera's Dirty, right? Both of which you could pull out the artwork, open up, they had the lyrics. You can't tell me shit because I was happy. I'd be sitting in the back of the car like, I want to get rowdy. I'm like 12.
And I love Taylor too. That was one of the I love her songs.
So funny. Love it.
Oh my gosh, that is so dope. I never knew that the words were on there. I wish I would have known that.
Oh yeah. And they had all the different pictures because I was always wanting to see what the pictures were. And yeah, the cassettes, they always had the pictures and the lyrics.
Yes. Okay, so before we get out of here, what was your craziest or funniest thing that ever happened at a show you threw?
Well, probably for legal reasons, I can't say most of them, but uh, the craziest or funniest thing. I mean, I guess the craziest is when like big actual influential celebrities walk in. You're like, oh fuck, I'm performing to these people. Like Pink's band came in once after their world tour at like one of our JoJo jams, and I was like, okay, whatever. There's been a lot of different things like that where people have come in. I've not realized how influential they are. They've just walked through the door. Crazy wise, I mean, every show is crazy. Every show is crazy in its own right because I never know what's going to happen. I get the artists, they choose their songs, the band choose what they're going to do with them. But when it hits 10 o'clock, like when the doors open at JoJo Jams, people just like run to get seats. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
That is wild. That is wild. So, tell me before we get when you perform, do you charge right now, like outside of your show? Like if somebody's like, "Hey, JoJo, can you come to my?"
No, no. It depends on the scenario. Like the AT&T show that I'm doing on September 20th is charged. I'm now the new
What are you
producer
doing
for
there?
Huh?
What are you gonna do there?
I'm doing a JoJo Jam show
Oh shit!
on the 20th of September at AT&T. Yeah.
That's the day after my birthday. My birthday's on the 19th.
And then on the 21st, come along. And then on the 21st, I'm the new producer of So Far Sounds in Dallas.
Shut up! That is so freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been moving.
Uh-huh. With a dick and everything.
This is wild.
So honestly, like I charge for certain shows and then some shows I don't.
Yeah.
It just depends. But most of the JoJo jams, the residency, the once a month, all the time I can keep it free, I will. If it's like a show that requires us going to like a venue or something, then and I'll always pay the band. The band is always paid. So whether I get paid or not, it
That's kind of like how my cameraman always gets paid.
sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't.
Yeah,
Hopefully one day I'll get paid.
yeah, yeah,
Probably.
yeah. Right, we're like one step down for sure. I
I'm just
like that.
hoping.
But you always perform with the band most of it, then.
Yeah, you got to. It's teamwork makes the dream work.
Uh-huh. And so you always sing just classical music. I mean, like dipped in anything else, like R&B or
No. I sing everything. I mean, I when I was younger, when I was 3, I got given a 4 double disc of 70s disco groove, and I thought I was going to marry Billy Ocean because I heard "Love Really Hurts Without You," and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry Billy Ocean." My mum was really into like reggae, disco. My dad was a composer of marching band, so I was in a lot of that. I have like memories of sleeping on the percussion line in big Timph um, drum cases because it was so cold whilst they were rehearsing in fields. Like my whole life has been full of different genres of music. There's never a genre that I'm like, I'll listen to music, and that's the main thing.
so what's your favorite genre?
God, I don't think I have one. Probably, I don't know. I want to say disco just because of what it represents.
It's
But
crazy.
then I'll
Kids,
listen. But then tomorrow I'll be like, oh, it's R&B, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, it's classical, and then like so. It just depends on when you've got me, where you've got me, and how I'm feeling. It
so
really,
where's
really
your
does.
music at? Like if we wanted to check it out, like all the different genres you do. Is that like something you have like a mixtape with everything you do?
Oh yeah, you've got to get on my Instagram. My Instagram, it's Jojo Jam. Like everything I post, everything is all on that Instagram. I don't do more than like one social media platform. I'm not trying to do that. It's too stressful. I'm in my 30s. I don't care. I don't care. You want to follow the Instagram? I'd love you to do it. I'm not doing any more
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm dying very soon. Do you know what I mean? I'm we're not doing that. So yeah, my Instagram, you'll find everything. There's reels and links and all sorts of stuff.
Do you do CDs though? Like like with all different types of things. Like this is an opera song. This might be me singing country. This is me doing not CDs, but like like an EP or something that we can go pull up and we.
Oh yeah, so at the moment, so I had to take down all of my music, and eventually it will all go up by like I'm thinking about the end of October, so that we can start kind of interjecting it into all the other JoJo Jam stuff. Because I've only ever been doing covers at those shows, and now I want to start doing my originals again. So all of that will start coming out. So absolutely check it out. It'll be in October, and yeah, that's it really. It's all
That's,
going to be up there.
yeah, that is so cool. How you have everything going in. And how did you hook up with the AT&T studio? They came to you from everything that you do. That's when you're making noise.
Yeah.
That's when you're making
I'm
noise.
very blessed. Very blessed. And I've told everyone, and I'll die on this hill, I'm making the next live at the Apollo. Whether you believe it or not is down to you. But we're going to have Dallas be the city that creates the next live at the Apollo, and it will start at AT&T and T, and it will go around the stadiums. That's what I'm going to do.
That's dope. That's super dope. And I'm definitely gonna come in and do some interviews while we're there. That's
You
just
better. Yeah, you absolutely better. And actually, on the 20th, I have a fifth of something doing all the behind the scenes interviews and stuff. But you could absolutely come to the September the 11th at the JoJo Jam at Greenlight and
yes,
just interview people. You should
yeah,
just do that. Get a soft box, sit and be in the corner with
yeah,
the vendors and pull people out and interview them. Why not?
yeah. That would be dope for sure, for sure, for sure. Yes, yes,
Do
yes.
it. Do
And I
it.
get to see you perform, so it's even better. But then I also want to inbox you. I want your information so we can set up voice lessons, like you said.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, I'll help you, darling. Absolutely.
For sure, for sure. I'm definitely down on that. Like I have all these books. I have like Russian and Italian and all like that's like my hidden gem that a lot of people don't know. But that's what I really start out
I
since
love that.
all in my book. I have a big case of all the music I've done. But it's like
I
okay,
love that.
yes, I
I
just want
love
to
that.
and then just guide me kind of where I need to go. Yes, for
It's
sure.
important. Music is so much more important than sometimes people really understand
It's so different.
until it saves them.
They don't like the classical like in the opera. They think that is they like to they laugh. They think that it's just that it's so ignorant because it's like you really don't know music and I can make way more.
If you break down classical, break it down. Every beat,
Yeah.
every rhythm,
Yes.
everything comes from this.
Yeah. And it's how a lot
Classical
of
just
artists were starting though. They started off in classical. Beyonce did. I mean, a lot of them started off in the
yeah,
classical.
we have to because it's technical. You have to be technically trained. If you're not technically trained, you haven't got the stamina.
Huh.
And to withhold the amount of work that you have to do, you have to be technically trained. There's no way like that's how like people get nodules because they get so stressed and tired that like their vocal cords like that's why they end up having to go through all the therapy and stuff because we have to be technically trained. Like it's an instrument.
Yes. Facts. You gotta take care of it. People don't understand that. So yes, I would definitely be in touch with you for sure.
Of course you can, darling.
Thank
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It was lovely.
you. Yes, it's a vibe. I adore you. I think you're amazing. And keep doing the damn thing. Like keep going. Like you're setting the
Of course.
tone. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, you have a good night, and I will talk to you soon for sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me a part of this. I really appreciate it.
Welcome, you as well. Good night.
Thank you, darling.
All right, guys. She was so dope. Like, I love her vibe. You know what I'm saying? I love the Spice Girls growing up. Oh my god. All right, you guys. Now, don't forget. Okay, if you guys need any kind of Medicare enrollments for your 65 and older, definitely hit me up. I definitely got you. We do have the season coming up soon. All right, if you need any flyers, logos, business cards, I got you. If you need any kind of notaries, hit me up. Okay, if you need to set up a business, definitely call me. I'll walk you right to it. Okay. Now, don't forget, you are him. She is you. Anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. Okay. Did you hear what JoJo just said? She left London. She's only been here for 4 years, and she's making moves, and she just picked up her bags from London, a whole other world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can put anything you put your mind to. You guys have to have what? What'd she say? Consistency. Consistency. Okay, you guys. I had to do 2 dope special guests. Y'all know the rest. Y'all be blessed. It's time to go. Okay. Is it Friday? Close enough. Okay. Y'all keep going. I'll see you later.